All right, chat. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. You know, you're supposed to be a professional and set like this stuff up ahead of time, and I didn't do any of that. So that's all right. That's all right. It's been a busy day. Been a busy day. Had a lot go on. Had a lot go on today, but we made it. Important. That's nice and hot. That is good. First off, Cap was first. Evening all. Hope everyone is doing all right. I'm doing all right. We have a staff of 3 people. We're a huge staff of people. Well, for what I do, right? Staff of 3 people. And they got rid of one of us. Not me, unfortunately. But they got rid of one of us. That was not me. And yeah. So now they're gonna be like, hey, how do you feel about doing more work? And I'm like,
32 months. My favorite number.
Thank you. Thank you, B Snow, for 32 months of tier 1 sub, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support for, God, it's close to 3 years now. That's insane. 4 months away. What's that? January, February, March, April. God, 3 years. It's weird thinking that I've been doing this for about 3 years. Well, I've been doing it for, almost 3 years now. I think February is the start of it. Sometime in February. That's crazy. But yeah, so they downsized us slightly. And they said, hey, how do you feel about doing more work for the same amount of pay? I said, no, thank you. So we'll see what's next. Anyway, okay, so that was Cap I got. Joshy, hopefully doing well. Good to see you. And then B Snow, we got Ziggy. The Ocarina Zelda music, it gets me hyped every time. I agree. I love what they did with that. I stole it from a different streamer. LW, welcome to chat. Happy at being second. Texas Meeple, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Corey, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Nightbot, happy to see you here. Hopefully you can ban some people. Rye, which way should I be? Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm so over it after a 2-hour Marvel Champions game with my name's Jeff. Last night, I hate protection players. Dude. That's why we're doing no protection tonight. Nope. Was that me? Was that my computer? What is my computer making noises for? What are you doing, computer? It just makes the error noise for funsies. And it's just like, no, that's good. Oh, I think because it wants me to update Stream Raiders. We're not doing that. Not doing that. No time for that. Dairy Lime, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I'll ban people. That's what I like to hear. Arrow, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Even your computer doesn't like to mention protection. Right? Like you said the word protection. I was wondering if something more trigger it, but no. I don't know what that was. I don't know. This computer has its days. You know what I'm saying? It's like Doug, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I played War Machine Justice and Iron Man Protection. Sorry. Versus Taskmaster last night. Won 2, lost 1. Well, you played 3 games with the 2 of them? Wasn't each game like an hour and a half? Are you looking at 4.5 hours of gameplay? Keith M, how's it going, man? Good evening. How is everyone? So I was running late, a little late. I was finishing up the Watchmen Part 2. Tell me more. Movie? Show? I mean, I know it was like a comic series. They did a movie, right? Did they do like a sequel to it? The Mongoose, welcome to chat. Jihading on protection, yet wearing a green t-shirt. Mackle. Yeah, it's Zelda. You can't see it, but the Zelda shirt. Well, Link, technically, but for Zelda. It was a long game each time. Not sure how much total. That's good, Mike. Just blank out the entire time. Oh, makes you think. It makes me think I like the color. I managed to unlock the turn 1 loss achievement versus Horseman today. Thomas, congratulations. It's a solid achievement. Start working on that Shadow of the Past turn 1 as well, but what happened? How'd it go down? Based off the comic book in the 80s, the one off comic book, so they split into 2 animated feature films about an hour and a half apiece. Oh, that's like a decent time though. Like an hour and a half is a nice time to like watch. At least he isn't pink. Amen, Joshy. Ugh. I had somebody ask me about doing Magneto and pool, and I was like, no, absolutely not. That is not going to be a thing that happens on this channel unless God forbid something forces me to do it. That's crazy, Thomas. How did that even happen? Double tax or scheming out? I bought Hulk recently just to be like you, Joshy. We all aspire to be like Joshy. It's a smart move. Ooh, there we go. For a long time, The Watchmen was considered like the best comic book ever written. It was definitely deep for its time. Yeah, I have to read it. I don't think I ever read it. No reason not to. Just never did. Get it from the library or something. A lot of extra activations, and somehow I decked out for a second encounter. Wait, the first turn? That's crazy. Yes, I'm clearly a very happy individual. That's what I'm saying. Living like Joshy. Starting Red Skull this weekend, trying to find a leadership deck for Iron Man that I like. Oof. Good luck with that. Not that, let me phrase it. Not that it can't be done. I feel like no matter who I play, every leadership deck is exactly the same. It's basically a Recursion or a Voltron build. That's it. I've done like all out attack ones, which aren't terrible, but I don't love them. So are all Taskmaster games that long? They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. It should be pretty quick. Dave, welcome to the chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Had my wife play Spider-Ham. Let's go. To see a powerful hero. Next, Mysterio gave her encounter cards that surge into 13. I told her she doesn't have to play champions with us again until 2025. Was it that bad? The only really two kinds of leadership decks that are pretty good, like you said, Recursion or Voltron. Yeah. Yeah. Like there is an all-out attack one you can do. That's not terrible. Unless you're playing like Star-Lord can have some interesting things because he turns everyone into a guardian. But even past that, it's like kind of interesting, but not super interesting. Leadership's a weird aspect now. It's a very weird aspect. It was super powerful in the beginning. And then it, not that it died out by any means, but just like kind of stalled because they didn't really know what else to do with it, right? There's only so much you could do with allies. Kind of like protection and leadership kind of railroads you down certain paths. Yeah, I 100% agree. Like at least with protection that you have like the repurpose build, which I don't like, but you can do it. Obviously, you have the perfect protection. You have the kind of like the retaliate flow like water-ish build, right? You have the ready up build, right? You have the healing build. At least with protection, like there's like 5 or 6 buckets that you will generally fall in. Well, at least they're like 5 or 6 versus 2, you know? I really like Nightcrawler with a bunch of allies where you focus on having them do a bunch of output instead of blocking. So yeah, you have a Nightcrawler block instead. I agree. Nightcrawler as like a non-protection defensive player is really fun. It's really interesting. I really like Nightcrawler's design for that specifically. I don't know how I would like it in multiplayer. I mean, like obviously it would do well, but I think I just like how he works mechanically, and because of that, I mean, I want to do aggression with him all the time, but you could do anything. Aggro Nightcrawler for the win. Yeah, I like him a lot in aggro, but I'm also an aggro stan, so I never Voltron. I just react to what allies I have in my hand, and I don't even really repurpose. Probably why I like the Cyclops build, because I just spam allies. Yeah. So how do you know it was a long game? Protection aspect. Protection aspect is usually the longest aspect. Protection, generally speaking, of protection, there's more build out than anything else. Ian, how's it going? Leadership just got boring because the chump blocking is too OP. Some of the X-Men villains helped, but it was still boring. Yeah. And every aspect now has allies that are fun and good, right? So there's not like leadership can't offer that much else. You know what I mean? Like it has some cool stuff, but aggression, justice, protection all have interesting allies as well. So it's like half of what makes leadership interesting, which is focusing on allies. Some of the best allies aren't even leadership allies, you know? Actually, some of the best ones are basic, really, but still. Yeah, the Jeff game was a 2-player game that took 2 hours. Aiden, welcome to chat. Yeah. The other aspects have unique archetypes. But all the leadership archetypes, aside from the go all out stuff, revolve around doing different things to allies, so they all feel the same. Yeah, agree, 100%. I just wanted to go eat. Nightcrawler is one of the few heroes I run strength in numbers With to get values of the allies of their own chump. Yeah, I can see that, Thomas. Just welcome to chat. I don't know if I said hi. Strength in numbers was a big thing for a while. Like that was like a big meta thing. Because everyone was running it. And then it was just easier to chump block. So then people stopped. But you're right. Like I think Iceman would also be pretty good in that situation as well. There's one from Boom Guy I saw where he turns Iron Man into a Web Warrior, and then it's a Web Warrior deck. Cool idea, but I'd rather just play Spider-Man. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's people that do Web Warrior decks that are outside of Web Warriors, but like, I'll just play a Web Warrior. Yeah. There's another style that I haven't explored too much, but in multiplayer with leadership, you can focus on buffing the other heroes instead of focusing on the allies. That's true. Wasn't around for that meta, but I've never thought strength in numbers is that strong. The only reason is because people liked it to be able to draw a ton of cards. So because early on, Captain Marvel was so incredibly good because she could draw a ton of cards, right? Like obviously. So everyone went, okay, we want to draw as many cards as humanly possible. So they did that with strength in numbers. Really, it was just to get more hero cards. But as hero cards, I think have gotten a little more nuanced. It's not as solid. And then again, it's just better to kind of just like block, you know? It's still used now and again, but it's not what it was. I went to get value. I play a Marvel with another person like 90% of the time. We just finished Nightcrawler and Magneto. Against, I think it was the Sentinel box. Absolutely crushed it. Not even challenged. Not at all. Even Expert 3, Standard 3, and Expert. I personally think Magneto right now, in my very limited opinion, is the second strongest build out 100% hero. I still think number one is Ironheart. Ironheart built out 100% is still stupidly strong. Like stupidly strong. The problem is getting her to stage 3 and built out, right? Like there's some craziness there. Magneto might be a number 2. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think I'm finally gonna buy a Vision. You should. Vision's not bad. I was never a big Vision guy, but I don't mind him now. I pretty much never see him played on streams or talked about, but I like the flow like water pretty bad, especially for Ghost Spire decks. Yeah, Ghost Spire is really good. We did Vision not that long ago on here. Maybe it was a Sunday morning. I don't know. We did because I got the board. So that's probably like a month old, 2 months old. You can watch me play it. But I mean, I don't mind Vision. He came out at a weird time. I mean, it's hard to follow up Valkyrie, right? It's just hard. I mean, no hero can really do that kind of lifting, you know? So when she came out, everyone was just like, what's the point of playing any other hero, right? So, I mean, it was a tough spot for him. Then again, Vision might have been around before that, but whatever. Except 100%. No, I think it was War Machine. I don't remember. I feel like strength in numbers would get crushed by Rodent in solo, for instance. Oh yeah. Yeah. This meta was before Rodent. This is when we were sweet summer children. There we go. So it was like Rise of Red Skull box where you can still like build out. I've only liked strength in numbers when it draws you into Avengers Assemble. It feels so good, but so jank otherwise. I agreed.
Keith from 75 gifted a tier 1 sub to Diarnate_. They have given 39 gift subs in the channel.
Keith, thank you for the gift sub, dude. I appreciate it. And to DR or Nate _ Make sure to thank Keith. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it's overrated, but heroes like Colossus and Nightcrawler who don't need an ally block, I run it. That makes sense. Also Colossus. Ugh. Sorry. Prefer Marvel Champions 2-handed 2-player? Sorry. Nah. So, speaking of which, Mike, I did another podcast episode today. It didn't get released. Like, I recorded a podcast episode today. I think you all like it. I got to talk to By the Same Token, and we got their backstory. We got to learn more about how tokens are made, the process, why it costs so much, all of it, right? We went into everything. But anyway, so Chris is the owner of it, and him and I got into we discussed Marvel Champions and how he's basically just a multiplayer guy. He's like, I played solo a little bit, and like, I wouldn't do it. I was like, it's just me. He's like, I'm here for like hang out with friends and like have the moment shared experience. And I was like, oh yeah, I hate people, so that's not gonna be a thing ever. And he's like, well, you have chat, and chat can experience it. I was like, yeah, they just mock me when I draw Shadow of the Past. That's the experience that's shared. Anyway, it was a good conversation. Should be out Monday. That's nice to hear, Thomas. I was wondering if I was crazy or not. I remember loving Ironheart when I played her when she came out. I do like her, but she's just so easy. It's like the hardest part's the first like 2-3 rounds. I think Vision is incredibly powerful and fun. I don't know how powerful he is. I mean, he's good, right? He's definitely not bad. I wouldn't say that, but I do think he's more fun than I give him credit for. Magneto, come X chickens. Hard to follow up Valk, another one I don't have. Maybe she adds Asgard for Thor. She does help Thor if you like Thor. Too many bones, Mug? Yep. Gotta drink my tea. My throat's been killing me. So we have really dry air in the winter here, so my throat's always painful. And when you talk a lot on stream, it works out great. Vision didn't click with me until I heard about, the Sit and Intangible bring in deck that was super fun and felt strong. I've heard about that too. The big thing early on with 2 was you just Voltron Vivian and it was stupidly strong. Like it's such a strong deck. And sidekicking Vivian, forget about it. Stupid. It's stupid. But it could be fun. I've got a crazy Cyclops deck right now. Children's of the Atom. I still have to mess around with that card. Gunboat Diplomacy. Still have to mess around with that card. And then if I get Rogue, still have to mess around with that card. It's 6 damage, 6 Thor every time I Gunboat. That's awesome. That's actually crazy. Huh. That's actually really kind of great. That's a good idea. All right, when are they going to release the Ant-Man and Wasp boards? It's on the list. If you keep peer pressuring them, they'll do things faster. So, of course, I told them it's time for a Valkyrie board. Personally, never would have played solo if I didn't make a channel. Yeah, no. The only reason I play not solo is because I have a channel. I would never play two-handed. Mock you, we rejoice when you pull shit out of the past. It is entertainment. I appreciate that. Nice 57. Thank you for the sub on what is that, YouTube? Vision has a reliable 20 damage combo. Yeah, it works in every aspect. Can't get over that. Some of the things you can do is a little crazy. Excuse me. I have all those heroes coming. I should have cycles 1 through 5. Trying to catch up, dude. If you have a complete 1 through 5, you're doing really well. You're doing really well. Like there's still some hard heroes to find that beginning group. So if you have all of them, you're doing well, dude. X-Men stuff should be around for a little while longer. Hope you're doing well, Juan Arias. Hopefully I'm saying that right. All the way from Costa Rica. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully you're doing well. They don't want to make a Valkyrie board until they have enough production online to keep up with the demand, probably. Yeah, I warned him. And then he thought I was joking. I'm not joking here. It's no jokes. I still can't tell if you like or loathe Valkyrie. I love her. As far as favorite heroes go, she's for sure top 10. I respect her power as the strongest hero in Marvel Champions. Bar none. Second to none. Just decimates everything. Ready Up non-stop. Are you kidding me? We keep getting told how strong Ready Up is, and now I could do it with consistently swinging 6. Too powerful. She's too powerful. And people are like, well, she can't thwart. She can't thwart D20. She can't thwart. I don't need her to thwart when everything's dead. It's an easy game. Easy game. So yeah, I like her a lot. Top 10 hero for me. Not number 1. Despite what people think, not number 1. Number 1, spoiler alert, I will be coming out with my top heroes list once I've finished the ranking for Magneto, or the review for Magneto. Number 1 is still going to be the same. For those that know, they know. Just watching the whole video. Stream Raiders. I saw that really quick. We will get to that. And by get to that, I mean like I'm pulling it up right now. I forgot. I've created an addiction for chat. Usually when I'm in the mood to play a solo game, I just come hit up for Final Girl Marvel. It can be cool solo, but for some reason it's not something I think I'd be doing solo. Hit up Final Girl. Oh, hit up Final. I was saying. I thought I could give people more two-handed games, but damn, it's hard to play on camera and talking versus in your head. Yeah. 2-player on camera is really hard to do out loud. D20, is it true that you don't like Mulligan from Pool? It's so good if you have some resource sync down. No, it's the only card I like from Pool. That, the heal card, and the triple resource are the only things worth doing. Everything else I hate. My name Jeff. Hello, how's it going, man? I'm here for the volume. I'm here, but the volume is down because I'm in rehearsal for. Oh, no, no. True out DPS mechanics. All right, streamers. Joshi, I talk so much when playing 2-handed solo. I definitely can't do that in my head. It has to be out loud. I think it's trying to be, Dave, like entertaining for chat as well. You know, like that part's kind of hard because I know I'm gonna make so many mistakes. Sounds like Valk needs to take on Venom Goblin with the Infinity Gauntlet. We haven't done with the Infinity Gauntlet, but we've taken out Venom Goblin with her before. Also, welcome chat, Laura. Best be X23. No, she's not my favorite. She's top 10. I like Valkyrie even in protection. Yeah. She just carries every aspect. What's the hero you have the most fun out of it? My most fun hero is probably still Scarlet Witch. She's still probably the most fun I have in this game. Past Witch, I like Miss Marvel. I still think she has some interesting choices and decisions that are made. I think they're pretty cool. And I like Phoenix a lot too. Wolverine's up there for sure. Nightcrawler might be up there. I really have enjoyed Nightcrawler's play. He fell down a little bit in my book just because I overplayed him a little bit, but yeah. X23's up there. I like a lot. Valkyrie's up there. Hulk's up there. But as far as fun, it's probably still Scarlet Witch. I really like Scarlet Witch. My kids think I'm nuts when I play two-handed with how much I talk to myself. That's hilarious. I thought Joshi said Hulk was the best, and Joshi is never wrong. He's the best, sure. Don't leave Joshi. What about Cut Upper? Yeah, it's fine. What I don't like about Cut Upper is that there's only one of them, right? Like I like those cards, like Cut Upper and whatnot. It's fun, but I hate that there's only one. Like, it's not that powerful of a card to only have one. I think that's like a weird mechanic they decided to. Josh Allen, MVP? Absolutely. He's married to Kate Bishop. And he's ridiculously good? Absolutely. 57 Rocks, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, dude. I was bought a huge buy the same token order yesterday. Yeah, but you didn't, did you? Because I could see the orders. And there wasn't a huge one yesterday. Which is great design. After the second Hex Bolt in the turn, I still think I'm legit going crazy. She's so stacked. Hex Bolt is such a broken card. I heard you like Jubilee. No. Jubilee's not in the trash per se, but she's working her way over there. For sure. For sure. Go Bills. We just need to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Bearskin ad. Quit being a kid with all those layers. But our hoodie, I feel, is personally attacked. Wait, what's their selling point? They're not supposed to wear anything but their hoodie? I'm wearing 2 layers. Is that wrong? That's what I want. And then, all right, so quick side note too. You may have noticed up on the YouTube channel today, we put a video game up there. What? What's he doing? What's he doing? So I had a video game channel, and it's very, very annoying to manage 2 separate things. So I said, YOLO, I feel like just putting video game stuff up there now. So that's gonna be a thing. Hopefully you all don't get mad, but that content's now gonna be up on this channel as well. Plus, as I mentioned earlier, with people getting fired at my job, I kind of need the channel to expand a little bit more and, you know, make some more money. So we're gonna do that. Chiefs and the refs. Pff, name a better duo, right? Name a better duo than the Chiefs and the refs. Was Jubilee the biggest disappointment on paper versus experience for you? I feel like you were originally excited for her. Probably. I mean, if she's not number 1, she's top 3 for sure. She's definitely up there for whatnot. I find your way of shuffling so interesting. Can you show me how you do it? Because my sleeves never go that smoothly. Can't tell if this. Oh wow, that camera's really off. Let me fix the camera first. Okay. And then I shove it in the middle. So Dragon Shield can just go really easily into each other, right? So like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you use, and I don't mean this like in a mocking tone, but if you use good sleeves, they slide better into each other. And I don't mean that negatively. I just mean like, if I try doing that with like sleeve kings, it doesn't really work. But hopefully that helps. Like the opposite of X23. X23 is my biggest surprise ever. Spider's up there too. Yeah, it starts with a guy throwing all these layers like Joey and Friends, and they explain that the hoodie is designed to be the only hoodie you need. It's weird. It's a weird ad. Do not like. D20 joined me and Joshi from Marvel Rivals release. When is that? My daughter and I really enjoyed the playthrough video. She can't wait for part 2. Oh, you actually watched? I was like, playthrough video. I was like, oh yeah, people actually watch it. Yeah, it'll be up tomorrow. I just recorded part 3 today. So yeah, it'll be up tomorrow. I love Ys. I love Ys games. I'm happy you watched it and enjoyed it. What is that game about in your newest upload? I've not heard it before. Ys 8? Ys is a long-running action series. It's hilarious. Or not hilarious. It's awesome. It's a good game. Came out a while ago. It's probably Ys' best game. There's a bunch of them. You don't need to play them in order. There's like a few nods to other games, but that's it. Jeff, I keep forgetting that it comes out this week. Why was Jubilee so disappointing? And do you think there's a chance you could like her better with future cards? So what I liked about the idea of Jubilee was the whole going to the mall and kind of building herself out with glasses and whatever. And it just felt like everything felt flat. It was very run of the mill. Like nothing quite clicked the way I want to. Her cards never quite did what I wanted them to do. Like it just, everything felt off. I would have to go back. I haven't played her since I reviewed her because I just despised it that much. I have to go back and like listen to my original notes. But all I can remember was that, because you have to, oh my God, what's her whole mechanic with the gloves and the glasses? Not the gloves, the jacket. Hold on. Because you had to get rid of certain cards. All right, so shopping spree. I didn't like shopping. Okay, so let's go over it really fast. Jubilee's main thing was to exhaust Jubilee to generate a wild resource. Okay, whatever. She has a 1-1-2 stat line, which is absolute trash. So, okay, she better be really good outside of that. Shopping spree was fine, except you can only remove on your alter ego side, and then you can get an item card, which is like, okay, whatever. The coat gets you up to a 2-1-2 stat line. Ooh. And then after you play a thwart event, exhaust Jubilee's coat to remove 1 threat from a scheme for each different resource you use to pay for that way. Like, again, that's fine. Same with the attack event you could do, right? To exhaust and choose them, whatever, for each different resource. Assuming you have different resources, sometimes it works out, it's fine. Blinding Flash never really got to work the way I wanted to. Firecracker, deal 4 damage to an enemy if you pay for this card using 2 different resources types. Like, it's like an okay attack. What was my bigger issue? Flashlight was fine. Oh, Grand Finale, I don't think I ever got to work once the way I wanted to. Like it never did good amount of damage. And then she has her energy cards. And that's it. Like she just completely fell flat for me. And it just felt like I couldn't do anything exciting. I didn't like her shopping spree mechanic. I didn't think it was fun or enjoyable. I have to go back and watch the video. Because again, I haven't played her since I reviewed her. Don't even get me started on the Chiefs. My better halves are huge Chiefs fans, and she and I have to hear about it all the time. Oh, that stinks, dude. For me, that was Iceman. On paper, I thought he was going to be really good. I thought he was going to be okay. And he was about okay. I saw some coffee house behind the mat. Sorry, coffee house behind the mat? Oh, on the table? That's just the desk. No, yeah, I do use Dragon Shield, but it just jams. Lightly hold it in your left hand, I guess. Like, don't like hold it really tight. Hold it light, if that makes sense. Loki hero action. Take a look at top 3 cards of the deck. Put 1 back, and yeah, 1. That'd be cool. I know there's a big custom content group on Discord. They talk a lot. Speaking of sleeves, Magneto's ability is a sleeve destroyer. Spider was a huge surprise. I bought her for aspect cards. And now she's my favorite. She's so good. December 6th comes out. Okay. Miles Aggression, Domino, Justice, Psylocke, Psionic Protection are my favorite decks. Between the three of them, I can take on any deck. I like Miles. I like Domino. I don't like Psylocke. Psylocke is fine. Like, she's very just middle of the road to me. Marvel Rise looks really cool. It doesn't come out for a while. Okay. HS was perfect. Now she's marrying Josh Allen. Get out of here. Get out of here. You have to exhaust her on non-hero side to remove threat or something. It's really stupid, in my opinion. I like trying to get the fattest possible grand finale and aggression one shot in the enemy with it. You can only make it 8, right? Hold on, I'm going back. Where is grand finale? There it is. Grand finale. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, you can only make it 8. So it's just a 3 for 8 card. But it's a 3 for 8 card. And I have to do different resource types. Like, it's literally a weaker version of 3 for 8. With Dragon Shield, you have to open the sleeves up when you're shuffling. Yeah. Slow burn. I love to come up with ideas. For example, Loki Alter Ego. Discard a card from your hand, add to your hand for the discard pile. Nice. I would love to have Loki as a hero. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. Aggressive energies, warrior skill. Yeah, but you could do that with any 3 for 8. Right? So, like, aggressive energy and using warrior skill is the same as, like, just doing Spider-Man swing and kick. Like, there's no difference. But I have to now go out of my way to like, it's harder to do it than a swing web kick. It's too slow for most players' taste. I think Magneto is pretty slow, but I like it. No, you can get to 28 damage, 23 consistently. Grand Finale? Grand Finale itself can only do 3 for 8. Like, you can modify it with, like, a lot of ways that you can with other decks. Unless you, I mean, understand you're talking about the, hold on, I'll get there. The glasses and doing that, so you're dealing extra damage. But even with doing warrior skill and all those other things, like, we can get that up on, again, swinging web kick. Last time I played Marvel Champions, I was getting into Peter Parker's Spider-Man with Web Warriors build. The guy knows the spider stuff. Yeah, he plays a lot. Plays a lot. Though I was doing an aggression build around it, yeah. We need TVA Loki. I hope they do an Asgard cycle. I really hope so. Good evening, Jay and company. Hey, Jay, how's it going? But yeah, I was hyped for Jubilee. She fell flat to me. Didn't like it. Magneto was kind of iffy about. I thought he was gonna be stupidly powerful, and he's still very powerful, but not as powerful as I thought he was gonna be. Which is a good thing. I know that just sounded really negative. That's not a negative thing. It's a good thing. I'm happy about that. Liking Magneto? Yeah, me too, dude. Agent Morbius would be cool too. Dude, you all know, like, all these things I don't know. I just want Kool-Aid Man. That's all I want. Him would be messing around with time. That'd be hilarious. It'd be awesome if you can kind of, like, backtrack slightly. Feel the same about Iceman. I was looking forward to him, but man, yeah. I was kind of always iffy about Iceman. I know people were, like, really hyped for him. Never was. Maybe it's because I was really hyped for White Queen hero pack or a Mystique hero pack, which I understand every hero is Mystique, but still. If you could bring a hero or a villain to the game, like any hero or villain, Kool-Aid Man would be the #1 hero, and I want Kingpin as a villain. I feel like he's one of the few like, I know he's a Daredevil villain as well, but he's also a Spider-Man villain. I would like him. I would also really like Doc Ock as a villain, like by himself, not like in a group. There's a lot of spider stuff I still want. German TTS to play my Maximum Carnage campaign. I still have to do it with Lord Havoc first. He gets first with me playing any extra things. I only saw a few minutes of your game as Sunday. I got the feeling that Magneto is the definition of a build out hero. Can you still be good without building out? No. Well, I think you could be okay without building out, but I think you need to build them out. I think you absolutely need to build them out. But you could probably make it work with that. Captain TV, don't be making a big deal of my epic cards. Are the leadership cards with mags actually good? I haven't played them yet. I have no idea. I used the precon. The precon was trash. Not trash, just wasn't good. And I haven't used those leadership cards yet. They're sitting in the box still. White Queen would be great. She's one of my favorite characters. Yeah. I'm so busy being a guest star. I'm like a desperate actor appearing in everything on streams. I don't know when I'll get time to do my usual run through latest campaign with 2 newest heroes in my own time. You have no more time on your own. Probably Make It Work is one of the better characters about you being able to do exactly what needs to be done most of the time. See, Bev, how's it going? Did you play Magneto since we last saw you? Nope. I didn't have time. I just pulled off a squared off with M combo. M is really good. I really like M as an ally. That's like one of the few cards I think I used that was new. Based on your experience, which campaign is the best one? Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the best campaign, in my opinion. It's a little complicated, but I think it was like the last like really good one we had. I think it's a really good balance. I actually still like a lot. Okay. I actually like the Guardian campaign, just not the villains. Like I like the mechanic of like the market. I think it's cool. I think that's really good. The Mad Titan Shadow one was okay. Rise of Red Skull is fine, but it's very, very boring. And the X-Men stuff I haven't generally liked. I'm hoping for Professor X as a hero when they revisit mutants. I hope so too. Spider-Man was above it. Yeah. Sister Modes was also just has the best system for leveling up XP. Yeah. It was a cool trade-off system. Can't believe you just said those words. What, their Guardian one? Look, the market was a good idea. Okay? Look, they need all the help they can get. Sure, the heroes were, or I'm sorry, the villains were trash. And it's a trash campaign. And it's broken. And no, somebody probably should have play tested it. But they didn't. So here we are. I just want to say thank you all for showing up tonight. There are 70 of you here, which is kind of crazy. On a random Tuesday night. I guess you're all back from Thanksgiving, at least in the States. And you're like, hey, let's kill some time. Look, all my purchase cards in the bottom of the deck. Sounds like a skill issue with shuffling. I get it. But yeah, I'm hoping tonight what I want to do is Magneto Justice, because we haven't done it yet. And I want to go back to aggression too. So people had some ideas on aggression that I liked. It's a Tuesday evening. If it's what day is today and you have Magneto, yeah. I'm on vacation. Jealous. I want to be on vacation. But yeah, anyway, so back to the video game thing for a second. So we're gonna be seeing more video game stuff on this channel. Sorry, not sorry. I need to expand it, grow it out. So I'm gonna be doing more general board game stuff. I'm getting a copy of some game. I don't know. Some company reached out to me and said, hey, will you they said, will you review this game? And I go, I don't do reviews, but I'll play it. And then they said, hey, we're sending it to you. Let us know when you do a review. And so I responded and I was like, I'm not going to do a review, but I'll be happy to play it. So we'll see if they're happy with that. I don't know. Some of these board game companies, man, crazy. Your videos have taught me so much. I'm new to the game and I only have the core set, but still a lot to learn too. I'm happy to hear that. I'm always happy to hear more people getting into the game. Once you start playing, though, they'll all leave. We're only here for the chats. 100%. I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't even make a difference if I'm playing Marvel Champions or not. You're all just going to be here for the first hour-ish. And then like, peace out. I need to trick you all. I need to, in between game sets, start talking about other things. Like controversial things or something. Like chess is the best board game. Is that controversial? Is that just the truth? Gonna play Horizon? No. What's Horizon? Path of Exile on the 6th. I still have to finish whatchamacallit, Diablo 4, the new expansion. What is the most live views you've had on a live stream ever? Combined, like 180. I think was the highest we've ever had. Twice I've hit that, actually, around that mark. It might have been 170, 180. One was after Gen Con. The most recent Gen Con announcement, when they announced the Shield Box for the first time, I went directly live after they turned off their thing. And then we just complained about it. So that was fantastic. Because they were like, Game Jedi took up half that presentation or whatever. So that was good. And the other was last December when I had a bunch of promos to give away. And the first day, that was crazy. So those are probably the two biggest ones. Past that, D20 fell off. 100% fell off. Like Howard the Duck is the best Guardian? Yeah, 100% no. Also, no, I don't think it's a high. Hopefully doing well, man. Horizon, Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever. I played the first one and beat it. I've never played the second one. I don't think I own it on the PC. Let's talk about Retaliate. Let's not. I'm still angry. They still haven't responded to me. I need to start a tracker up here. Like days since Fantasy Flight Games has not responded to D20 about Retaliate 7. Got me giggling an idiot chest comment. I prefer playthroughs of games rather than reviews anyway. What, video games? Or games in general? I think most people would. The problem is board game companies don't want that because they just want to be like, hey, everyone says it's really good. And they use it for their marketing because they don't invest in marketing. It's really annoying. So anyway, but it's a smaller game. I can look it up later what it is. Are you still playing Ashes? Yeah, we played it not that long ago. I need to get back to the table soon. January is probably going to be a month of no Marvel Champions. No Marvel Champions January. And we're going to do a lot more like Ashes and other stuff too. So a lot of that's going to be there. The promo streams were fun. They were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. I was really hoping more promo because I had it all lined up to get some more. And Fantasy Flight Games was like, instead, this is what drives me nuts about Fantasy Flight Games. They heard the complaints about the promo situation, right? And instead of just going, hey, let's take these complaints and listen to them because maybe they're actually constructive criticism. They just went, nah, we're not going to do it anymore. Like, what? It was so ridiculous. It was such an easy fix, and they just choose not to take the easy fix. Please understand this, chat. They chose to not make money. That was Fantasy Flight Games' solution to the problem. The problem the community caused. Instead of going, hey, let's listen to the community and make money because that's what they're asking us to do is for them to make money. They went, nah, it'd be better if we don't make money. That was their grand plan. Like, come on. I appreciate Rolling Solo in particular, this Kickstarter and GameFi. Rolling Solo is really good. I like him too. I just don't think you should be punished for winning. That's why Retaliate shouldn't trigger between villain stages. It makes no logical sense, in my opinion, why it does that. Make promo Wolverine with correct text. Make it so we can buy. Somebody had a picture on Discord, or maybe they DM'd it to me. I can't remember which. That they bought an Ashes Reborn pack, and in the contents were corrected cards because that's what Ashes does. When it makes future printings, it gives you the corrected cards when they get an errata on it. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't get why they won't take my money. It's the greatest mystery of all. It is the greatest mystery. Have we been visited by aliens? I don't know. What really happened to JFK? We don't know. Why won't Fantasy Flight Games take our money? We'll never know. We'll never know. I don't know why that company hates money so much. Wolverine has a misprint on since the errata, yeah. Because it's the whole way setup works now. There was a thing on Reddit that somebody bought a new Wolverine pack and it was corrected. Vampire Rivals does that also. Also, welcome Jay Wheel. What, do they hate money? Having promos for the first 2 mutant boxes, not third, seems strange. Right? Like, at least finish it out. The comedian shot JFK from the grassy knoll. I wonder if there's some licensing issue preventing them from selling promos. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I don't get how there would be. Like, that would be a really weird licensing agreement that Marvel would be saying, hey, don't make us money. You know how much Disney loves money. That mouse bathes in money. There is no shot that they said, don't make money. Want to know some people don't respond because they don't want to admit they're wrong? Yeah. Which is weird. I'm wrong all the time. You all call me out on it constantly. Why Fantasy Flight won't take our money, right up there with the grassy knoll and the ancient aliens who really built the pyramids, and if it was the Egyptians, who helped? They could easily sell an errata pack? Yeah. We Tim, welcome chat. We would easily pay for that. I know what happened to JFK. Red Dwarf showed me. There's a time travel thing in which he had to assassinate himself as the second gunman. Yeah, but if he assassinated himself, he can't go back into the past to re-assassinate himself. It's dumb theory. When a new product cajoles out, they have updated cards with their rise. Yeah, or it comes out. Yeah. Oh, you're saying that's them. Yeah. Disney hate money. Look at the new Star Wars and Marvel movies. That's because okay. The Marvel movies I haven't watched in a long time, so I have no idea what's going on there. I have no care in the world for Marvel. I'll tell you that right now. I have not watched a new Marvel movie except for Spider-Man after Thanos because I like Spider-Man. Other than that, they have no interesting villain. There's nothing overarching going between them. I don't care. Right? I don't care enough about these. I don't want to call them B-tier heroes because they're not. But like, I don't care about any of them. Star Wars though. Kathleen Kennedy just wants to watch the whole world burn down. The day she retires will be the best day in the world. She just needs to leave. She obviously does not like Star Wars. She needs to leave. But she gets paid a lot. All right. My crossbow main scheme has the correct errata on it. Does it really? Jealous. It's great. It's paradoxical, but it's great. But see, if your future is your now and your past are your present, then your past can affect your future. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. Cat 4 is bleeding money. Not surprising. Shang-Chi is cool. That one wasn't bad. I watched it once on an airplane and enjoyed it. Watched it the second time with novels. And I was like, oh, I don't like this as much. You sadly about Kathleen Kennedy? She's the worst. I'm sure she's a lovely person. She's just the worst with Star Wars. Not a great villain, but Deadpool and Wolverine was the bomb. I know, I still have to watch it. I'll say Andor is really good, and I enjoyed Ahsoka. I didn't watch Ahsoka because you have to watch all the not the cartoons, but like the other stuff with it, and we just haven't gotten through it. Andor was very good. I can't wait to see how they mess it up. It feels like they mess up every good thing that they do. Saw a great video on YouTube with a guy doing a primer on the Star Wars EU book, or Stat Wars. Maybe we'll see some Hoplo, Burn Cycle, 20 Strong, G.I. Joe, Lord of the Rings in January. You won't see G.I. Joe. Burn Cycle you probably won't see because I don't have a big enough table. I do want to play Hoplo though. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will do good things with Star Wars. Will they? Will they? Isn't Dave Filoni? Isn't he like still a part of it? Like I know he's like second or third in command or whatever, but like, has he really done a lot with it? Before they ruined Mandalorian, I only watched the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. It was fine. Like, I didn't think it was amazing, but I thought it was fine. G.I. Joe deck building game is awesome. I reached out to the company, said they want to work with me, and they said nothing. I see a drop off when you start gameplay after opening discussion. Yes, 100%. LW, there's roughly a 30% drop off. People, I get it. People generally don't want to just like watch me play a game. Like fun fact, and I love them. I love them. I do. But even Villain Theory is like, yeah, no, I enjoyed your talking part. He's like, but if I wanted to watch somebody play a game, I would just play the game. I was like, I don't disagree with you. At least no matter what they do to Star Wars, we have Rogue One. Dude, Madeline Slice? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Wait, Madeline, I don't mean to call you out. But are you one of my 1.6% female viewership? Because we've doubled that, right? We've gone from 0.8 to 1.6. I'm very, very proud of that stat in this channel. I need to know if our live stream count is actually increasing now. No, Rogue One is absolutely phenomenal. Or I'm reading Madeline wrong right now. And I apologize for that too. But yeah, Rogue One is phenomenal. I love it. I actually like the first 6 movies. I don't. Okay, here's my dirty little secret. I know you're all going to judge me for a second. I don't really care. I actually don't mind 7 and 9. 7 and 9 are fine, right? 7 is just a ripoff of 4, right? It's a fancier ripoff of 4, so I like that. 9, I think, is fine. The whole Force thing back and forth is kind of weird, though, but whatever. I don't mind 9. 8 is just the biggest flaming garbage of trash I've ever seen in my life. It is so... I could give my son a crayon at 5 years old and tell him to just write letters down, right? Just write any letters and take that as a script for a movie and shoot it, and it will be better than 8. Holy cow. Holy cow. It's so incredibly bad. All right, let's do this. I'm sorry. I'm okay. Yeah, I stopped watching after they fired Gina Carano. Big surprise on me. Yeah, I like Gina Carano too. Both been there for most of the Disney Plus stuff. Have they done? What have they done? Like, I know the names, but I don't know exactly what they've done. I do think that he is one of the few people that could probably right that ship. That's fair. For me, when you start playing is when I need to put the kids to bed. Exactly. Yeah, I'm here for chat and D20 more than Marvel Champions. It is what it is. Not sorry. Mike James, you shouldn't apologize for that. We're going to get to the point that we're just having streaming chat or chats the entire time, and that's it. Hey, and you got a little guy, so that's cool. Oh, this is a hard one, chat. Make sure you show up. Kyle Katarn stole the Death Star plans and no one can convince me otherwise. What? I, for one, am here to see Magneto. I haven't seen him played yet. Thank you, Bats. I appreciate it. That's why Indoor is so good. It's made by the guy I did the real one. Or that's why Andor is so good, because it's done by the one guy who did Rogue One. Oh, okay. It's 8. That's weird. 8's so bad. I'm a small, I'm a part of that small percent. I appreciate you, Madeline. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing the work that the other 1.6% won't do. 9 is the worst one, easily. Really? You think 9's worse than 8? I'm shocked. Also, welcome, Mr. Self-Destruct. Hopefully you're doing well. The Last Jedi rules? No. No. Where's the YouTube mod? Banhammer. Permanently. I don't have a YouTube mod. Just me. It was the only remotely interesting ones. Oh my god. It was so bad. It was a 3-hour movie that was 3 hours too long. And it spit in the eye of every single person that's liked Star Wars. God, it was so bad. I'm sorry. I mean, everyone can like what they like. But that was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. I've seen some bad movies. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes 2, Revenge of the Tomatoes or whatever it was. Pretty bad movie. I'd rather watch that 10 times in a row than ever watch 8 again. It's something hard for me to follow the gameplay because I don't have all the cards in Marvel Champions, so you trigger stuff, I don't even know what's going on. That's why I do like the Sunday gameplays where I like go a little bit slower and talk it out. So it makes sense. I like how fast Rey became a Super Jedi and mastered all of her Force powers in 5 minutes. But other than that, 7 was fun. Yeah, I get that. Rey was a little too much of a Mary Sue, but yeah, I get it. And you know what? I like it also that it helped get a lot of kids and young girls into Star Wars. Like I like more people being into Star Wars. I think it's a good thing. So if that helps, I get it. We got Anakin. Have you seen what's the actor's name? Oh my god, not Ewan McGregor. Christian Hayden. Have you seen with the lightsaber? We're good. The Last Jedi was trying to make a point, not a movie, about letting go of nostalgia in favor of new stories. Which I got, but then I don't want to let go of nostalgia yet. I guess they were trying to meta do that, but the problem is don't meta a movie. Like, it just, whatever. I gave up when I saw episode 8. It broke me. The only thing I like from the sequel trilogy is Phasma. I even like her novel. I love Last Jedi. Not a popular opinion on the internet, though. Episode 8 has a really great shot when Laura Dern lightspeed through the other spaceships. Remember the part when Leia should have died out in space and she freezes and she comes back in, but the actress isn't around? There's just so many good scenes. Remember the whole love story with the Poe and what's her face? Rose. Was it Poe? No, not Poe. The other guy. The stormtrooper. Whatever. That was great. It's a great love story. Phenomenal. Finn, thank you. Great love story. So happy. Should have been Poe and Finn. Would have been a lot more interesting. God, there was just so many bad storylines. So, oh God, sorry. I agree with Kyle Katarn thing. I have to rewatch it now. Is the main character from the old video game Dark Forces. Episode 8 of Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann broke me. Maybe it's something about episode 8. I volunteer as YouTube mod. Yeah, but you're on Twitch. And I stay for the gameplay. You're the real one, Malin. How do we promote people? I thought it had better acting than 9, with the exception of a few scenes, to be fair. The problem is I don't see any Star Wars like really having great acting. Though what's his face as Kylo Ren? I don't think he's a terrible actor. I'm here on YouTube too. Best Star Wars movie was Episode 3. I don't know if I agree, but I respect it. I actually like Episode 3 a lot too. I actually like Episode 2 as well. You're banned from life. Well, the original outline, from what I understand, was that Rey was supposed to be Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter, and Snoke was originally supposed to be Plagueis, but then when the 8 movie came out, it just blew it all up. The whole thing with Snoke, too, was ridiculous. Like, they were building up something cool, and they were just like, nope. So then Palpatine comes back in 9? Like, that was the worst part about 9. Spoiler alerts? I don't know. 7 was cheesy, but set great potential. 8 absolutely fumbled. 100% agree. The best thing about the sequels was that it made me like the prequels by comparison. That's true. We thought we had it bad with Jar Jar Binks. Then we saw Finn and Rose. It should have been Poe and Finn. Again, a Poe and Finn love story would have been more interesting than Rose and Finn. Christian Hayden or Hayden Christensen? Oh, either one. Both of them. Qui-Gon. I don't know what you're talking about. Episode 8, Episode 9. I think you're talking about things that you have imagined. Hated that part with Space Leia. Layla in space. Or Leia in space. This in the actress that played Rose got so much hate. Why? Because she's not good? And it sounds like you have terrible imagination. Rogue One Episode 4, the best in my opinion. Look, I like 4, 5, 6 a lot. I like 4 and 5 a lot. 6 is fine. No. Right? I like them. 3 is really good. Rogue One's probably the best one of all of them. I like 9. I mean, I do like 9. It's got its issues. Somehow Palpatine returned. Exactly. Darth Jar Jar should have been an 8. Oh my god. It would have made it so much better. If you recall, the prequels at least had a coherent storyline. Yeah. It's got the best love story in the morning. Or in it. Hayden Christensen. Is that what it is? Am I confusing myself? Yeah, Hayden Christensen. There we go. And Sand. Real love story. If you're throwing watching the Clone Wars, it really fills out the gaps. It's really nice looking back. I have to watch a lot of like the animated shows and stuff. Leia Poppins. We should be getting Hoplo and Elder Scrolls at the beginning of the year, right? Whatever they say you're supposed to get it, add a couple months. I kind of liked Solo, so I owned Solo. It's right there. You can see it in the pile of movies. I haven't opened it and watched it yet. I want to. Like, I heard it's not great, but I want to watch it. So it's just on my list. I haven't gotten to it. I'm too busy making YouTube stuff. I hate sand. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. God. You know what's so funny? Hayden Christensen, not a terrible actor. Natalie Portman, a very good actress. I swear to God, they must hate each other in real life. I don't understand how anyone can have chemistry that bad. Like, it's some of the worst chemistry I've ever seen on the screen. It's terrible. There wasn't much of a plan for the sequel trilogy. That's why 8 was allowed to make choices they made and 9 overcorrected with nonsense. Didn't help that Carrie Fisher died. She was supposed to have a bigger role. Yeah, it was a lot of issues. That was a lot of issues. So why do you prefer 9? I'm just curious. 9 did way too much in my opinion. I'm not trying to yuck on your no. Okay. Let's understand who D20 is for a second, right? He's a simple man. He likes lightsabers. He likes guns that go pew. And he likes fighting with those things. And I thought the fight sequences with Rey and Kylo were mostly well done. I think they had some chemistry issues at time, but in general, I didn't mind it. Not chemistry as in like love chemistry. Chemistry is like fighting, like choreographed chemistry. I think that theirs was a little rough. So I liked those sequences, right? Like she didn't really use the lightsaber much in 7 because she wasn't really trained yet. 8's trash, so I just try to ignore it. So I like it. I like the special effects in 9. I think they did really well with it. I like pretty things. I like looking at pretty things. It's fun, right? You look back on episode 1, episode 2, CGI is a little rough. It's a little hard to watch that green hillside and nothing else out there. No, not a tree, not a bird, not a bush, nothing, right? Because it's just the most plain CGI ever. No, thank you. So I just like pretty things. Is the story the best? No, it's not good. There's better Star Wars stories. It's pretty. It's got good fight scenes. That's really what I want. Really down deep. And I don't want it to be 7 hours long, like 8. Actually, they might be the same length. I have no idea. 9 should have been at least 30 minutes longer, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe. Should have had different people fight too. I don't know. The worst part is Rogue One gave you hope, like the flag of putting on the green, only for you to break your soul later again, like putting green. So it's pretty great. Feels like a Star Wars movie. Now I'll check it out. Solo wasn't as bad as they made it out to be. I wouldn't say Solo is great, but it's fun. I mean, I'll take fun, dude. I'll take fun every day of the week. I just want to be entertained. That's all I watch movies for. Bad writing. George Lucas gave them bad directions. That's why they seem so bad. Lucas wanted them to act stilted. Try reading Lucas's dialogue and develop chemistry with a human being. Oh, we're talking about that. I get what you're saying. Have you ever seen the conspiracy theory that Lucas is so bitter that episode 5 is received better than 4, that the reason he adds so much CGI in like the new releases to like 5 and 6 is to just make him purposely worse so that 4 looks better by comparison? I'm not totally not on board with this theory. It kind of makes sense because some of the CGI choices are really bad. So Star Wars episode MXXXV1 Endless Lightsabers. Yeah. We're still chatting past the 1 hour mark. Blasphemy. But we got a good thing going. I'm not going to mess it up yet. We will soon, though. I like Kylo versus Knights of Ren. Yeah. So word has it they're going to be doing a new trilogy with the guy who did Deadpool and Wolverine, with Rey starring as a new Jedi Academy, but more like Obi-Wan capacity, where she won't be in all the movies, like a new generation kind of thing. It'd be interesting because they were originally going to do D&D. Well, let me rephrase this. They originally had D&D from Game of Thrones. We're supposed to do the next trilogy. This was like a while ago. And then they tanked Game of Thrones because finally people realized that these people were bad writers and they conned their way through Game of Thrones. Don't even get me started about that. They ruined that franchise since season 4. But more importantly, they ruined it on day 1. If you read what happened with that pilot episode and how they conned HBO, should have never been made. They did such a dirt job with that book series. I love A Song of Ice and Fire. I shouldn't say I love A Song of Ice and Fire. I love those books. And what they did to those books, I will never forgive those two. And I am happy that nobody will hire them anymore because when their writing came out and how trash it was, because they're trash. They're absolute trash. Don't even get me started. I can talk about the Game of Thrones show for 6 years. The original story for 9, before the director left and it was scrapped, was really cool. I'll have to read that. Star Wars books are the real Star Wars. I hear it's really good. They have the Palpatine backstory or something. I don't remember. I have to look. Watch episode 5 of The Acolyte. I doubt you'll like the show, but the fights are top tier. I watched 2 episodes of The Acolyte. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if I can get through it, but I'll try. It's been suggested that I buy Slay the Spire card game. Buy the video game. I would definitely agree that Solo is fun. I'm desperately trying to get off of Star Wars. Every time I reach for a TV remote, my life is Star Wars movie. Ewoks. Well, all the acting for Anakin, if Jedis are supposed to be compassionate, but not be in love, right? Kind of the Buddhist monk would be emotionless as a character. No, it's not even that. Like when he like starts to fall in love with her, though, he's just like, it's rough, dude. It's rough. I still think they hate each other. Anything from Disney Star Wars is just dead to me. All the expanded universe and legend stuff are my canon. Even before episode 7, they just went, all that stuff doesn't exist. Just instantly made me not care about whatever they did. I need a D20, a Song of Ice and Fire channel now. I don't know. Darth Plagueis book is pretty good. That's what I've heard that is good. Palpatine stories in the Plagueis. Okay. Acolyte got better at the very end. No, thank you. I don't want to. I don't. It could be Marlon Brando at the end of it. I don't care. I'm not watching it. It was so bad the first couple episodes. If the leader of the Empire ain't blue, it ain't good for you. The thing is, like, I'm one of those people too that, like, if I start a show, and like it gets better at the end, I don't care. Like, if you're not good in the beginning, I'm not wasting time. Like, I don't have hours to waste, man. I got a YouTube video to slowly destroy and crash. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. I heard somebody on Twitter that was talking about how, like, they should really do a Palpatine backstory trilogy. That would be really good. Sounds interesting to me. Epic Beowulf, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're doing well. So note to self, don't talk about Song of Ice and Fire with D20. You talk about the books. If you ever get the chance, for funsies, go look up how bad the original pilot was for Game of Thrones. It was basic level things that directors and writers should know, and they didn't understand. Like, they didn't understand that they had to explain to the audience, that, spoiler alert for a 14-year-old show, that they had to explain that Jaime and Cersei were related for the big shock at the end when they were sleeping with each other. They didn't understand that they had to explain that to the audience. They just thought the audience would know because they looked at each other a certain way. I'm not exaggerating. That's how D&D thought shows worked. They are trash at what they do, and they destroyed that show. So many classic shows that got through really rough first seasons and got epic seconds, don't care. Lore, I'll be completely honest, don't care. I just don't have the time for it. If you're not good in the beginning, I just don't have time for you. I'd rather just watch a good show all the way through. Acolyte episode 5 is basically a 40-minute fight scene. Not bad. You have to try to hook me in the first 2 or 3 episodes. Agreed, Keith. Sean Bean carried Game of Thrones TV show. Agreed, books are better. Yeah. Sean Bean carries everything. And I like when everyone was shocked that the guy who dies in all the shows died. I know, right? Doing a great shows and throws out there. The Penguin is amazing. I really want to see. We just re-signed up for HBO Max because it was on sale, and I'm hoping John Cena's show, whatever it's called, gets season 2 soon. But I do want to watch The Penguin because that's on it. Thank you for reminding me. We have to do that. Novels, if you're watching, I know you're not. The Penguin. Put that on the list. Rogue One is probably my favorite Star Wars movie. Same. Still need to do a completely new Star Wars series, tell an entirely new story that they can fit whatever nonsense they want, just stop destroying its legacy. Darth Bane trilogy, the book is good. I never got into Game of Thrones, and none of my friends understand why. It's fine. Don't bother. If I knew how poorly it was going to end, I would have told all my friends, don't bother. Because I was still hyping up around 4 and 5. And I was like, no, it's really, really good. There's still a lot of great things. And as they started going faster and faster, I'm like, they're skipping a lot of things. And this can't happen this way because it doesn't make sense. And then it's good after 1,000 hours. The Wire, LW, 100% agree. The Wire is the greatest show that's ever existed. It's nothing's close to it, and it's perfection from episode 1 and on. I got novels to watch it, and she's like, I have no interest in a cop drama, and I was like, it's so much more than that. And then she watched it. Oh, phenomenal. The Sopranos is up there too, but Sopranos has a lot of like stalled out areas, you know. Peacemaker, thank you. Wire is the best TV show ever. Yeah. Best superhero show for Peacemaker. Yeah. I watched The Penguin all in one afternoon. Thought it was like 10 episodes, and I was going to stop and take a break at episode 7. And I still only have 1 left. I still haven't watched The Wire. You should. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. It's really good. 5 is the weakest one because it's about journalism, and there's nothing inherently funny or interesting about journalism. So, but now I think I should. You absolutely should. If you like good TV shows, it'll get you right away too. It's not one of those long drawn out things. Where like, give it a few episodes. If you don't like it by episode like 1 or 2, Like it might just not be for you because it's a very weird burn, but it's good. Nah, you don't have to be ashamed. I feel like a lot of people haven't seen it because it's HBO. HBO wasn't like as easily accessible as it is now. So season 2, The Wire goes in a different direction on a rewatch. It's one of my favorite seasons about the dock workers. I remember when I first watched The Wire and you watched like season 1 and then season 2 happens, you're like, what is going on? And season 3, you're like, okay, we're kind of back, but much different. And season 4 is like, why is there a bunch of kids? Like, where are we going with this? And season 5 was a journalism thing, and they had to wrap it up because they were getting canceled. So it's like the last like 2 or 3 episodes were still fine, but they were obviously like speeding through some things. But yeah, it was so fascinating the way that they did it and looked at all the problems in Baltimore. It's absolutely fascinating. There's a comic book about Transmetropolitan about journalists in the future, and it's hilarious. Nice. I'll tell you right now, as a journalist, there's nothing funny ever. It's the most boring profession. I've never heard of The Wire. Sad. I haven't seen The Wire or Breaking Bad because people hype them up so much that I feel I missed the mark. So I'm letting the hype die down a bit. The Wire, I agree with the hype for The Wire. It was a lot, but I think it lives up to the hype. Breaking Bad is not a good show in my opinion. It's just not good. It had very exciting TV moments now and again, but I don't think it was a very good show. I was really angry when I finished Breaking Bad because I was like, this is terrible. A show that didn't hook me initially was Andor. Thank goodness they released the first 3 episodes at once. I feel like I got into it by episode 2. Episode 1, we were like kind of feeling out. We're like, okay. And episode 2 was like, okay, I'm starting to get there. Like I said, I usually give most shows 2, maybe 3 episodes. If you don't give me by episode 3, I'm done. I'm mostly just a cartoon anime guy. What are you watching anime wise? So I finished reading the manga for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not mentally prepared for what the anime is going to show me. I'm not mentally prepared for any of that. Sorry. I just finished it like last night. Yeah, last night. Main character, she's a politician with a bowel disruptor gun set to prolapse. To be fair, sometimes the hype is for a good reason. Sometimes. Breaking Bad was a very dark sequel to Captain Underpants. First season of Heroes was really good. I've heard that. I do want to watch it. A silly British show I like from the 80s has an ongoing joke about journos being scum. Fact check, true. As one of them, I agree with that. And one of the characters starts attacking a milkman that he thinks is a journo with disinfectant. That's why I always refer to as scum. Dan. I just finished Zombieland Saga. Okay. And then, woof, that's sad. That's not what happens. Wasn't that the same with like Dexter and whatnot? People love Dexter in the beginning, and they just like plummeted. I never got into Dexter or True Blood. First season of Heroes was amazing. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Yeah, I remember that saying. It's the only thing I know about because I never watched the show. I watched season 1 of Dexter. Sounds like I'm good. Yeah. I feel like, so Novels watched it. I feel like she said the first couple seasons were good. And then it kind of went downhill from there. To The Expanse? Oh no. I feel like I know that show and I feel like I didn't like it. Let me think if it's what I think it is. Never mind. The Expanse is not what I thought it was. Wait. No, never mind. It's not what I thought it was. Oh, it's a Prime show. Never mind. It was an Apple TV show. It was kind of like something sounding similar to that I thought. And it wasn't very good. Show I really kind of fanboyed over was Burn Notice despite its flaws. Nice. The top tier hero show was Smallville. Smallville was good too. I only picked up episodes here and there. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I do like Smallville, or did like Smallville. Rewatching Dexter and the drop off of 4 to 5 is insane. Is it really that bad? Some filler episodes? Yeah, I get it. I get the Everson filler now and again. Hey, I watch anime. All right. There's going to be filler episodes. You just got to hook me in the beginning. I don't want 20 episodes to get good. I need to rewatch The Expanse. I watched the first season and it was super late at night and fell asleep, but everyone swears by it. The Tom Jane's stupid haircut. Battlestar Galactica, the first 2 seasons sci-fi. All right, chat. We've been talking for a lot. I need to run to the bathroom and then Naruto only had 100 straight episodes of filler. Yeah, but Naruto's really good. Really good. It's really good. Actually, I'm only like 40 episodes of Naruto. One Piece only has 1,000 filler episodes, so, you know. I'm going to put this up. We're going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then I guess we'll let this run, and then I guess we'll play Marvel Champions. Let the drop-off happen. All right. Hero? I feel like I saw a couple episodes because people really liked it. And then I didn't. Smallville, yeah. Avatar is such a great piece of storytelling. Watched it a couple years back, and as an adult, it was made so well. Like The Last Airbender? Yeah. I never watched Avatar Last Airbender. Season 4 Dexter is one of my favorite seasons in TV ever. John Lithgow gives the most incredible of an unhinged serial killer. Absolute peak of his career. He's a good actor. I really like, it's not serial killer, but, oh, what's her name? In Justified Season 2, the actress who's the villain is really good. If you like Justified, it's a good show. Though I like Western type things, so. Voltron is super good. Never heard of it. Can easily rewatch season 10 of Smallville over and over. Nice. Go. Sorry. Okay. 3 more minutes, then we'll start playing. So I'm going to be doing Magneto. I think we're going to start with Justice against Apocalypse. See how that goes. I have no idea if it would be good or not. So I'll get that ready. Because I realized that we've been talking for an hour and a half. I do feel like passively watching the old stuff. Like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. I'm watching... So I've never watched Dragon Ball. Which is weird. Because... it probably would have had Z make a lot more sense. But I watched Z when I was in high school with my friend. It was more of like a background show while we played Diablo 2. I'm not going to say anything. Lore, thank you for using Prime Sub for 4 months. Let's go. So yeah, we were big fans of that. Dragon Ball Z. But I never got the backstory, so I've been rewatching it. Like, it's a little rough around the edges, but it's good. Nobody who speaks English watched Dragon Ball. I'm working on it. I'm like 8 episodes, 12 episodes in. Though I was watching other stuff then. I'm still watching My Hero Academia. I can't do Smallville on rewatch, but I do have fond memories of Lex and his father just bouncing off of each other. They really made the early episodes for me. I liked Gotham as well, even though it was a bit different. Gordon Buddy cop show was cool. Thought Dawson's Creek. I caught up on Dawson's Creek recently, and it felt different watching it growing up. Pretty cringy now, but I have a soft spot for it. That's fair. I'm the same with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I loved it growing up. Now it's that's a little rough. You don't really need to see Dragon Ball to get Z. I feel like the backstories help though, of like why they're there and how they became together. OG Dragon Ball is still one of my favorite manga anime. It's good. I enjoy it for what it is. Bye to everyone leaving. Wolf Fang Fist. He just learns Kamehameha and he meets a lot of Z-Force there, but they don't matter too much. Gotham was such a guilty pleasure. Every episode would start strong and it gets dull in the middle and finishes strong. It's like Adam West Batman. So good. Many episodes of Buffy are still great and hold up. Yeah, I mean, some do. Some don't. Dragon Ball, you know what I actually rewatched recently for like 5 episodes worth was the original Power Rangers. Because my son started, like, he was on YouTube and started watching it. And he's like, what is this? And I was like, fantastic. Let's watch it. And then I got a couple episodes in. I was like, okay, I can only do so much. Buffy musical episode is still an all-timer for me. Dude, it's so good. Play a soundtrack on loop sometimes. I have to re-listen to the soundtrack, but it was good. Dragon Ball Z character development is all about Vegeta. Yeah. I love Buffy. I love Supernatural. I think I have a thing for all the Supernatural stuff. Controversial opinion, but Dragon Ball GT had the better designs versus Dragon Ball Super. I haven't seen anything besides Z. I need to watch all of them. To quote Dragon Ball Z Abridged, why are we teaming up with Piccolo? We are enemies. Nobody watched Dragon Ball. Firefly was really good too. I hear that. It was canceled after the first season, so it's not a huge time sink. I heard Firefly was really good. Thought the Buffy episode Hush was amazing. I have to rewatch a bunch of them. My least favorite thing about Z is how none of the original Dragon Ball cast really mattered except for like Piccolo for half a second. That's actually sad. I'm a human that runs on nostalgia. Alright. Heist. Alright, let's crack open this. I'm part of the reason it got canceled, I guess. We have things to do, people. I don't want to get too upset. Good thing about Power Rangers, been running for like 20 years now. I just want the original cast. I want to bring in the green and white Ranger, and then just, yeah. Know about Dragon Ball? The way he pronounces stuff is going to give me a stroke. Whatever. Firefly died because of Buffy. That's fine. To the original cast of it, yeah. Yeah. My pronunciation skills are top notch. I don't know what you're talking about. Buffy Hush episode is such an amazing episode of TV that doesn't translate well nowadays because most of the episode of it is absolutely silent and people don't have the attention for it. Yeah, I vaguely remember that episode. I have to rewatch it. TikTok generation ruined everything. All right, good job, chat. Pronounce Tien, Garo, and Launch. Nailed it. Thank you. Didn't help that Fox aired Firefly in the wrong order originally. It's fine. Minor details. Alright, so what does Apocalypse have? 9? Alright. So set each aside unused villain card, each prelate minion, and the tyrant throne. Okay, yeah, we did all that. Keep them to the side. The first player reveals a random set aside prelate minion. Okay. Is my main obsession with fictional stuff? I loved Power Rangers growing up. Tension Hun? Nailed it. Give me challenging ones. I stopped around Wild Force. I realized I didn't remember. I remember Zed and all that, but I don't remember how it ended. Because then they did like that jump or something with like the separate force or whatever, and then it like led back into the original group, and they lost me around there. There's a really fun Power Rangers fan film that's R-rated, pretty excellent. Interesting. Also, Power Rangers the movie, like the first one, the soundtrack, Absolute banger. I still listen to it. Power Rangers heads. All right, got that. Oh, let me do this one more last time. All right, so do the prelates. Chroma Squad is the best Power Ranger video game. I don't remember them. I remember some of the early ones on the SNES, but that's it. All right, we gotta put 2 on here. We gotta shuffle these. We talk about rough CGI. Just let me. When I was a child, it was the best thing that ever existed. All right, so Mr. Sinister, reveal the first set aside prelate minion. Mr. Sinister. All right, so steady tough. He comes in with retaliate, toughness, villainous. Retaliate, toughness, and villainous. See the worst one? Okay, when defeated, excuse me. Permanent setup, it comes out 4. Dude, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when they're in the suits and stuff, like, kind of good. Kind of good. There's like 3 of them, right? 4 of them? When Apocalypse would be defeated, discard each attachment from him and heal all damage from him instead. Jason David Frank did a really cool fan stuff before he passed. Yeah. Dude, he was an actual martial artist too, right? He was like the real deal. When we thought the first Mortal Kombat film had the coolest CGI. No, first Mortal Kombat wasn't terrible. Armageddon was terrible. Imagine being trained by the Green Ranger. I know, right? Reptile was the greatest. I'm telling you, the second one was way worse. The first one was not bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad compared to what the second one was. The second one was a nightmare. 24-hour stream going in the Japanese show that inspired Power Rangers. That's awesome. Okay. Threat cannot be removed. Huh? Threat cannot be removed from this scheme while a prelate minion is in play. All right, so defeat minion first. Then defeat this to flip, get more minions. We do that whole thing. We're going to have to like just leave him around. The main scheme is completed. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. No, Mortal Kombat is fantastic. I'm just saying, watch the CGI now. I watched it recently. I watched Mortal Kombat about once every 3 months. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know why. I also just like, I really like Kung Fu movies in general. Like, really like them. I just watched Ip Man 1 and 2 recently. I have to watch 3 and 4 still. But like, I love that. And the great part about Mortal Kombat is my childhood revolved around that. Whenever I would go see my father, it was the same time he had bowling. So he wasn't going to give up bowling. So he'd bring his son to him to a bowling alley where there was a lot of cigarette smoke because you were still allowed to smoke. So I started coughing all the time, but you know, who cares, I guess. And he would give me a stack of quarters and he'd say, go play anything but the Mortal Kombat game because that's too violent. So naturally, as a small child, all I would do is go play the Mortal Kombat game. And I got really good at Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 because he bowled a lot. So I got really, really good at it. And it was, you know, my entire life, basically. Street Fighter live action is one of my favorite guilty pleasures. Street Fighter live action is actually really good. I like it. Do I like Jean-Claude Van Damme? Which the 5 Deadly Venoms. If you haven't watched the 5 Deadly Venoms, I guess I'll have to watch it. I used to watch Mortal Kombat nearly every weekend for a long time. I feel it. Footage wasn't stolen. They brought the rights to the footage and then ran out halfway through the first season. Oh, wait, for what? Bats. What a rebel? I know, right? It's a little crazy. Soundtrack with Trouble by Shampoo. It has Higher Grounds. That's the way I remember. It ran out. Oh, I get what you're saying. Power Rangers, yeah. But yeah, it's Higher Ground by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's like one of my favorite like songs. All right, let's see what we got. Holy cow, chat. We got some stuff going on here. We got a double. We got a cape. Absolutely. We got the armor. Okay. I like the idea of X giving it to you right away. 1, 2. We can't afford all of this. Why is everything expensive? Why is everything I want expensive? All right, we can't do X. All right, we'll get rid of these 3. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't mean to have Depth Focus in this deck anymore. Oh well. Very too late. Higher Ground is such a great song. I prefer Stevie Wonder's version, but I really love it. Yeah, I mean, Stevie Wonder's version is a classic, but I mean, just something about Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've always been a Peppers fan, so. All right, so. Let's get rid of Middle Shards, because I don't need 7 damage right now to play X-Gene. X-Gene going to give it to you. Let's flip up. We'll do our ability, discard until we get a magnetic card. All right, it's a threat removal card. All right, so we'll use a double for the armor, the cape. Did that backwards. I'm going to throw away both these to get the armor. So let's just throw 2 off a gene pool, because I think when it's around 3 is when it starts getting bad, right? So let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Had the original Scorpion, and he was a real. Oh, nice. All right, get the bubble. Actually, bubble's really good. Okay, this is actually pretty legit. Peppers are great. Stadium Arcadium is an amazing album. They have so many good ones. Blood Sex Magic Cult is really good too. I really recommend checking out Scary Pockets. Such a place to get together to do cover bands. Nice. I'll check that out. All right, so 2 on here. It's out of 9. Buy some token. Make a token that lets me know what the total is. Did that call him a word salad band? I've never forgot. All right, so what do I have? 10 life. Apocalypse is gonna be attacking me. I'm gonna take this hit. I'll take the hit, chat. So it's gonna be. That's the wrong card. We put 2 on here, by the way, from this. So it's gonna be 2. Place 2 threat and gene pool. Son of a gun. To worry about that later. All right, so 2 damage. Mr. Sinister's gonna attack me. I'm gonna take the hit, so it's gonna be 1 plus. Wow. Okay. It's a little bit of luck, but I'll take it. Okay, the villain attacks you. Cool. I'm gonna take this hit, so it's gonna be 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna be flipping down soon. Okay, this is everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I'm having fun. I love this game. All right, so first thing we'll do. While I want Utopia, we might need the bubble soon. How dare you attack Magneto? I felt this would be really thematic and fun. I regret every decision I've ever made. All right, we're going to thwart 2 off of Age of Apocalypse because we're probably going to have to drop down soon. Let's use our magnetic pool ability. Oh, wait. I got to get out my tokens. My plus tokens. All right, possibly a 1. We got an attack 1. God, where are they all? Wait. I feel like I'm missing tokens. I am missing tokens. Oh, son of a gun. What did I do with them? Missing 2. Oh, they're both in here. Crisis averted. Welcome to die. So you're doing regret. So you're doing Ronin versus Magneto? No. But isn't so bad if you get if you can electromagnetic blast his universal weapon wait turn 1. That's true. He's got a card for it. I think we'll work our way up. I've enjoyed Magneto a lot. Fighting Apocalypse without aggression Wolverine is rough. Just watch you fight him with someone else today, and Wolverine hard carried. Wolverine hard carries every time. He's still one of the best allies in the game, in my opinion. Okay, so we did that. We have to like now do our thing, right? Because we haven't actually done that yet. Okay, 1 magnetic card. It's a wild, which means it doesn't do anything. So that's sad. All right, the game plan has now changed. So I want to use the double to play Asteroid M because we are going to flip down. Oh, we have to use the cape. Sorry. Use the cape to ready yourself up. Oh, that shouldn't have that. Let's dump 2 cards to play Utopia. I think it's going to make sense in the long run. Just not the right now run. That's down to 1. I think that's okay. Let's flip down. And then we can take the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle them back in our deck. You wrote it assassin. Oops. All right, and then Asteroid M, we exhaust to shuffle a top magnetic card, which is this one, back into the deck, and we heal 1. Pretty close to a build out. Magneto's making me do some funny things. It's making me feel things that I haven't felt in a long time. I'm just saying. I like him. I think I like him a lot. All right, and then I'm going to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll hold on to our bubbles. Bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, give this to me. Okay. 2-handed stream of Iron Man. Maybe. If I have enough time. I need like a 6-hour stream for that. All right, so it's up to 3. It's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. Okay. Are you enjoying Maggie Board? I like him. And a bigger table. Fact check, true. Scheming for 1. Give the prelate minion a tough status card. Otherwise, give Apocalypse a tough status card. Everyone already has tough. So joke's on you, game. All right, so that's up to 6. Don't be in advance. Caught off guard, of course. Actually, that's fine. Let's catch off X Gene. It's the cheapest one. We'll get it back in later. It's going to need a bigger bow. 2 streams in a row of build out. 2025 might be the year of building. It's going to be a crazy year, boys. And gals. Sorry. Forgot about the 1.6% of you. Okay. So we're going to do Asteroid M. It's a double magnetic. We heal 1. Luckily, his minions haven't come out yet. That's the only thing that would have messed us up really bad. The fact that they haven't, I feel decent now. Do we have any alter ego cards that need to go in? No. No, we're good. Okay. Wait. We have to give ourselves the aerial trait, which means absolutely nothing. Nothing, I think. So that's fine. Let's use a double and a beat cop to play the helmet. Probably need that soon. Actually, we will need that soon. All right, we're going to flip up. We're going to thwart 2 off of here. I'm going to use my ability to discard cards. All right, energy is defense. And they're double, which is also a mental, which gives us +1 thwart. And then we ready yourself up, exhaust the cape. Okay. So we can fly. I can fly. That would be 2, 3 gives us that, but doesn't give us much else, unfortunately. Which is sad. Now we're gonna do the bubble. So let's use a double and a counterintelligence to play our bubble. Bubble. Jay walk into a holy cell. I would like White Queen to be played, but it just doesn't make sense right now. We get Retaliate. Might be useful for a little bit. Let's thwart 3 off of here. Keep this down for now. And then I think we're built out, so we can start going. We're going to hold on to White Queen for a little bit. I feel like we haven't gotten any of our allies, really. I need to change this song. I need to delete this song. I really hate this song. Oh, wait, it's not on shuffle. That's why. All right, so we're all good. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We got our wrapped in metal. Now's the time. Now's the time for a minion to come out. All right, 2 onto here. It's up to 3. Apocalypse is gonna attack. I have a bubble, so I don't care. So it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I care. I mean, I care a little bit. I need to be that strong of an attack. We retaliate 1, knocks off his stuff. Mr. Sinister is going to attack for 1. Okay. It's good seeing you, Bubble. How you liking the villain board? It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. If you have money to spend, I highly recommend it. So when I play off stream and I can put it face up, it's really nice. That's the nicest part of it. All right, there we go. Teamwork. We are going to wrap that guy in so much metal. After he attacks, you deal 1 damage. I don't care about that. But yeah, so like if you were just using it for like how I'm using it. Okay, why is my camera not working? For like on stream stuff, it's not, I wouldn't say it's worth it per se. Oh wait, because I have the wrong camera selected. There we go. It's not worth it, but standing up is really nice. Especially when I'm playing with friends. Yeah. He's saying we game's worse for him, I think. Keeps everything tidy, if nothing else. Agreed. Alright, so we're gonna be wrapping this dude metal in a minute, just not yet. Triage will heal us. That'll be nice. How often do you play off stream? Probably like 2 nights. Depends if I have to review a villain or a hero. I play a lot more then. But probably like 4 or 5 games extra. Who knew waiting would pay off? There you go. That's my secret. All right, so I want to... Oh, wait, we lose our upgrades. I'm going to thwart for 2 off of this one. Let's do our usual discard thing. Sorry, discard thing. Mental, what's that? Thwart. 2 energy. That's the worst part, is losing cards like that. Okay. 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 Thank God. There's a lot left. Oh, that was a fist too. All right, let's ready up. So, print some stuff works for me, but you can get new hammer though if you like something that's not BTST expensive. That's fair. You're picking the tough off of prelate. How? My bubble? I don't think I do, because you lose the bubble. I think retaliate's the last thing that happens, so I would lose the bubble first. Why do I see hero and basic cards in your hand and on the board? That's how you play the games, right? Hey, villain theory. We were talking about it earlier. No one tell him what he said. Got him. Got him, chat. But yeah, I don't think I pinged the tough, because the retaliate comes off. Retaliate's the very last thing you do, and it was gone before that. What did he say? Don't tell him. Don't tell him, chat. Don't you dare tell him. All right, we're going to throw away Shadowcat and use our helmet to Rapid Metal Barrage. Favorite token time. Huh? Huh? All right, let's do... I can't wrap him in metal because he's elite. Let's do 3 threat removal off of this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to throw away Wrapped in Metal and the White Queen. No, I'm not. I take that back. I'm going to throw away all 3 of these to play the White Queen. She enters play, discard status cards. We discard the tough. I get to Utopia myself back up. No, you're all good. Need to watch The Wire? Sure. All right, so the White Queen can thwart the 2 off of Gene Pool. I mean, it's 1, but yeah, whatever. I'm going to deal 3 damage to Mr. Sinister. All right, I think we're pretty good then. Do we want to drop down? Nah, we don't need to drop down. Do we want to drop down? Is wrapping more metal good? Probably, right? I mean, we're due for some minions. Yeah, I'm going to drop down. That's still pretty low. I think we're okay. All right, so we take 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle them back in. Then we'll use Asteroid M. Heal 1. Take the topmost metal shard 1. Which is all the way back here. Holy cow. Oh, it's our bubble. Let's go bubble. And ready up. Also one of my favorite video games. Shout out. All right. What are we doing? We're drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's watching other people play. Said you can't stand watching chat and that your favorite thing is to do is watch other people play. Totally not backwards, but yeah. Oh, there's our missile. All right, we can launch a missile into something. All right, this goes up by 2. Apocalypse can scheme for 2. You are confused. Sad. Are we steady? We are steady. So only 1 confusion. So schemes for 2. Magic missile? It's always gonna be magic missile from here on out to the end of time. He's gonna scheme for 1, 2. So it's 2, 4, 6. Okay, we're still good, right? Still good chat. Minion. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I still like the game. All right. So Exodus has steady and tough and villains. I'm at steadies. All right, not the minion I was thinking of, chat. Is there missing a villainous token? Oh no. I am missing a villainous token. And by missing, I mean I was looking for purple. D20 has magic missile. Nelson has snow cones. Shadow Pass give you a minion. I know. I was right? Drag Lord of the Rings out next month? We'll see. All right. 2, 3. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I still love this game. It's a great game. All right, let's use Asteroid M. Look for the magnet card. Oh, it's the double. Nice. Shuffle that in. Heal up our last one. Okay, everything's fine. Superfly Veil guy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, dude. Let's flip up, I guess. These all go away. We did Magneto versus Magneto before. It's fantastic. Can Raptor Metal target elite minions? It cannot. You can do it to non-elite minions. But we can throw him. We can magic missile him. Which we're probably going to do. In a little bit. Alright, so what we'll do is swing for 2 and knock the tough off. Wait, does he have retaliate? He doesn't have retaliate. Okay, that's fine. Alright. We're going to use our ability to do magnet. Okay, sweet. Good. Good. Okay, that's good. It was a fist, so we get the +1 attack. We use the cape to ready up. Okay. You guilt novels and playing Lord of the Rings for her birthday? Nope. She doesn't care. Alright, so we have +1 attack. So what we'll do is we'll swing for 3. Yeah, we'll swing for 3 and knock out Mr. Sinister. He dead. So now we can finally deal with that in a second. Which I think we're going to, actually. Okay. So what we'll do is White Queen will thwart 2 off of here. When defeated, the first player reveals a random set-aside prelate minion. Shuffle again. You throw 1 down. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, abyss. Flip this card over. Okay, it comes in with 3. Comes in with toughness. Tough. It's +2 for each hit. Okay, we have to defeat him quickly. So what we'll do is we will use a double to play triage. Heal 2 damage from an X-Men character. White Queen's X-Men. Triage comes in. We're going to exhaust 1 on oh wait, so sorry. When we do that, we use Utopia and ready yourself up. Triage pings off a damage. Off of Abyss, or pings the tough, right? Then we're going to use the helmet Generate for a magnet card. Use magic missiles. Discard a minion wrapped in metal. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. And stun it. Obviously, I don't care about the stunning. But it be dead. So, we killed this by throwing a magic missile and knocking out Abyss. So, that's gone. So, that just leaves us with Exodus. Cool. So, Exodus, we can use a double and an X-Jet to play metal shards, dealing 7 damage to Exodus and one-shotting him. And then we gain a tough status. Magic missile so far when it lands, yeah, it's solid. Alright, so he's gone. That we'll deal with later. I am then going to thwart 2. Oh wait, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're still okay. So we'll thwart the 2 off of here. And I'll hold on to this just in case, because we'll probably need to remove some threat, right? And then we will ready up. Whew. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pretty solid. Actually, this is really good because we get Space Van on to Age of Apocalypse, which will just give us some more breathing room. So I think we're really good then. All right, it's going to go by 3. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 out of 9. Apocalypse is going to attack. Triage is going to take this hit so we can save our boost. So it's going to be 2, 3. Discard top 4 cards of your deck. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. No. No. This was everything we were stacking. Our missiles, our bubble, our blast. Man, sad. All right, so that's gone. Who is that? Triage took the hit. We got an extra bad card. Wait. This discarded first. I don't think she gets shuffled in, right? I think technically we do that next. Also, Villain Theory, isn't it like 4 in the morning by you? Okay, so that was all that. Then we get our normal bad card, right? 1 for decking out, 1 for normals. Also, I don't know why we have 9 health. I feel like we should have 10, but whatever. All right, Angry Acolyte. Each Acolyte minion engaged with the first player activates against that player. If no Acolyte minions, or if no minion activates this way, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an Acolyte minion is discarded. Oh boy. Dark Rider, Superpower, Dark Rider. Oh god, this is going to get ugly fast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, are you kidding me? Is this the other Acolyte minion? Did I not shuffle? Oh my god. Alright, so nothing happened. That's cool. Only 3 a.m. The night is young. Love it. I think we shuffled, right? Did we not shuffle? It might have been on me. That's my fault. I think we shuffled. If it's an Acolyte minion, I didn't shuffle.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't shuffle. That's my bad. After Frenzy attacks you, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Okay, yeah, we didn't take that hit. Discard top 2 cards. Forge and a double. All right. Let's go really quick. Stream Raiders. Will you try Marvel Rivals? It's out in a couple days. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like I should, so many people have brought it up. I don't know what it is. You have tough, don't you? I do. Put 2 back on, take the tough off. Good job, chat. Oops. Okay. All right. So we when he came out in Quick Strike, we had tough on, so we take tough off. We gave ourselves 2 more points, but he still attacked me. Right? He just didn't damage me, but he still attacked me, so I still have to discard top 2 cards. Overwatch, but better with Marvel Heroes. Okay. I'll check it out. Okay. Let's use the White Queen first to thwart 2 off of here. Keep that down. I'm going to thwart 2 more off of here. I'm going to use my ability. So energy is a defense. A fist is a magnet card. Okay. We get to ready up. What's he at? 9 life? Okay. Let's then use a double to Space Van the main scheme. Power Rangers read this rewind. Didn't even know that was a thing. To be completely honest with you. Alright, let's throw away metal shards and use the helmet to play Electromagnetic Blast. Remove 3 off of here. I'm going to throw away Wrapped in Metal to play Clear the Area. Remove 2 threat. Gets rid of this. I think I first do the hero action to draw a card. Bubble. And then discard top 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Podcast with Ziggy, and I didn't know that stone tabletop industry was big enough to warrant such a job. Love that you get to travel and such stuff. Yeah, it's a huge industry. It's actually, if you're looking for a good job, it's a good place to work. It's like a really good place to work. Okay, so I will then thwart 2 off of here, and then flip down. Do the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle them back in. Do Asteroid M. Top magnetic card goes back in. So missile. We heal 1. Stiff. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be interested to see. Is it on Steam, I assume? Yeah. Alright, then we'll ready up. I'm holding on to my bubble. Bubble. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, this goes up to 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Oh boy. Schemes for 2, 3, 4. So I'm up to 9. But it doesn't pop because we have an extra 4 on there. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so he schemes for 2 more. So 6. That's 11 out of 13. So we're still good. Attached to the minion with the highest printed. Okay, so they get +5 health and 1/1 stat line. That's terrible. All right, we'll figure that out. We'll use Asteroid M. Put top magnetic card. Wrapped in metal. Oh, that's good. We're gonna wrap him in metal at some point, hopefully. Okay. Let's flip up. I want to thwart 2 off of here. White Queen's gonna thwart 2 off of here. We're gonna use our ability. Give me Wrapped in Metal. Okay, that's fine too. So it's 1 for energy, which is +1 defense. We get to ready ourselves up. God, I feel like I'm getting none of my allies. I'm going to throw away a Beat Cop to play a Death Focus. Death Focus and the helmet to play Electromagnetic Blast. Remove 3 threats, so it's 7. So brings it down to 4. If you do want to try it and want to group up together, let me know. Yeah, dude. 100%. It is a protection card, I know. It's broken. Broken cards are broken. So you double and beat Cop to get her bubble back into play. So we have more Retaliate going on. I will remove 2 off of here. Alright, let's ready up. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's our wrapped in metal. Then we can launch at Apocalypse. Alright, we're good. Alright, so it's going to go up to 3, 4, 5, 6 total. So 5. Also, a friendly reminder, I'll be at PAX this weekend if I see anyone. Apocalypse is going to deal some damage. White Queen's going to block it, so it's going to be 2. Attach this card to Apocalypse. After Apocalypse schemes, okay. So 2 damage on the White Queen, knocks her out. Frenzy's going to attack me. I have to discard top 2 cards. 3 damage goes onto my bubble. And I retaliate 1. Back card. Apocalypse Solution. When defeated, discard the because the X is the printed hit point. Ugh, jeez. 2, 3, and I can't do anything on the main. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is God, I really want my allies. I feel like I'm not getting any allies this game, but that's fine. We're going to deal 2 damage onto Apocalypse. 1, 2. We're going to use our cape. Or not our cape. We're going to use our ability to throw away cards. Okay, so double energy and a mental. Readies is up. Oops, this is still down. We're going to use a double to wrap Frenzy in metal. We'll use our helmet. Yeah. To play Magic Missile. Deal... Actually, no. Before we do that, we're not going to do that. We're going to swing for another 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to use our Magic Missile to knock out Frenzy to crush Apocalypse. We defeated this enemy. So when Apocalypse will be defeated, discard each attachment from him. Heal all damage. And remove threat. X threat from this card. Okay, so that removes all the threat. We get to ignore the crisis icon. And then we defeated them. So we get to stun them now. Streaming GTA 6 if it ever comes out? No. No, I'm not a big GTA fan. They're stunned. So what we're going to do is drop down. And use... Or get the 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle these back in. Then use Asteroid M. Put Magic Missile back in. We would heal 1, but there's nothing to heal. But yeah, now I played GTA 3 was like the last one I played. I haven't done anything since then. I'll use a double to play Moira. And then ready up. We'll hold on to Mansion. So we'll be able to get that into play. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's X Gene again. Okay. All right, so this goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4 total. Last one goes. Oh, Vice City was good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. All right, it's gonna go up to 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 9 total. Again, doesn't pop because we have Space Fan on. Bad card is okay. Synapse, which we're going to wrap in metal and throw it at someone. So that's always fun. We have that, right? Oh no, we don't have wrap in metal yet. Okay, let's do Asteroid M. We don't heal, but we can put a card into here. Then let's flip up. We can use Moira to draw a card. Okay, Magic Missile doesn't help. Oh, we forgot to do X-Gene. That's all right. I'm not going to do that. Another VT deck that I love is Storm Multiple Man. Rating, yeah, it's a good one. It's a very good deck. All right, let's deal 2 damage to this guy. We'll use our ability. Get a card. It's our double. Actually, that's really good. So we get +1 defense, +1 thwart. We get to ready up with the cape. We'll use the double and the 2 missiles to play Avengers Mansion. We will use the mansion to draw a card. Metal shards. Okay. We're going to swing for 2, knock out this guy. Blurry? Is it still blurry? Also, Stretch, thank you. Stretch22, Marvel Champions, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, dude. All right. So we did that. Then, what's he got? 9 life? Let's throw away 2 to play Angel. You're my angel. Utopia readies this up. He's got 9 life. We're going to thwart the 3 off of here. When defeated, discard the top number of cards where X is the printed number of his hit points, which is 9. We only have 3. Sad. Extra bad card, and we get to shuffle up. Guess I gotta go to sleep? Nah. I was gonna do 2 games tonight. This game is taking much longer than I thought it was going to. See you later, dude. Math homework? Slope intercept formula? No, thank you. Okay. Then, what's he at? 9 life? Okay, so Angel can deal 2 damage. 1, 2. And then we could do the helmet, Death Focus, and throw away Counterintelligence to play Metal Shards. We knock out Apocalypse. We remove all the threat from there. The 9, because it's his printed hit points. Remove X threat, where X is his total hit points, right? Yeah. So that's 9. That's done. He removes that. That's fine. And then when we gain a status card, so we're tough again. So he's stunned, tough with a bubble. Okay. And then we ready up. 2-hour game of protection player. True. All right, so we're really set now. Now we just have to win. 2, 3, 4, 5. Any attack cards? All right, wrapped in metal with magic missile. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 total. He is stunned. 2 bad cards. Attack me. Gird. All right, we're gonna magic missile him for sure. Feel more and more like Magneto is at least slightly busted. Once you What? All right, I can't reveal anything. If a Nemesis minion was not revealed this way, his card gains surge. Yeah, once you're built out, he's really good. Attach Apocalypse. Oh no. Alright, we have to murder him again. Oh wait, did I do enough damage? Or did we re-heal him and do more damage? He was at 7, right? He should be back at full life. Okay, also he should not be exhausted. He has guard, so we have to do that. Which we will. Alright, so I'm still tough. Alright, so he should be pretty much at full life. I think I messed it up before, my bad. Okay, so what we're going to do is Mansion to draw a card. Triage. Can't really heal. Let us... We don't have those anymore. All right, I'm going to thwart 2 off of here. I'm going to use my ability, get a card, wrapped it. Actually, I'm wrapped in metal. Oh, we already had him wrapped in metal. That's fine. So there was a mental. This is 1 thwart. We use the cape to ready up. Okay. So now we're going to throw away a wrapped in metal and use a helmet to wrap the soldier up. And we're going to use Def Focus. Yeah, sure. To use a magnetic missile. Magic missile, actually. To deal 5 damage to Apocalypse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he's no longer guard when he's wrapped up. And then we get to stun him. Okay. Cool. Then let's have... I will thwart off of here, defeat this. In doing so, we take a random prelate minion. Mikhail Rasputin. Let me get rid of this. Tyrant's Throw comes in now with 4. He comes in with tough. So we then want to use 2 cards to play Triage. Heal 2 will heal Angel. My angel. Utopia readies this up. Triage will deal 1 damage to ping off the tough. Oh no, I'm gonna be 1 short. Angel will deal 2 damage to Rasputin. And then we'll deal 2. Okay. I'm going to throw this away. Alright, and then we're good. So we'll ready up. Alright, we have a lot going on, but I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have Retaliate, right? I do. Did anything attack me with it? I mean, he'll knock himself out, right? Yeah. Because we have tough. Alright, so this is going to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 9 total onto here. Again, it would be 9, but we have a +4 for the minute. Yeah. We're good. All right, he's stunned. Done. He's going to attack me into my tough. I think my Force Interrupt Retaliate, since it's constant, happens before his Force Interrupt, so we don't take damage from the attack, which knocks him out. Pretty sure that's how that would work. They have the villain stun and have a tough and have magnetic bubble, dude. Feels a little too powerful sometimes. Okay, Dark Riders comes in. Can we wrap them? No, sad we got rid of that card. Okay, I do want to get rid of this soon though. Alright. So, if we just clear the 4 and then deal 4 damage, we win. Use the mansion. Double. Okay. Feels a little too strong, man. Okay. So, oh wait, we don't have that. Do a sponsor read for Raid Shadow Legends. Did they reach out? They reached out to me, yeah, but they have to reach out to me. I have demands. Oh wait, he heals a bit with this, right? So you can't just like one-shot him. Let's use a double. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that yet. We're going to thwart for 2 off of here. We're going to use our ability. Game I've never played. I know. You get another double. Bottom. You get those 2. Ready yourselves up. All right, let's use a double. Actually, no, we're not going to use a double. We're going to use our helmet and Def Focus to play this, to remove enough threat. There's no hero action card, so we don't worry about that. We have to put a set-aside prelate minion. Sugar Man. Okay, this goes away. And then he is no longer worthy. And heal. All right, so we have to heal 5 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's back up to 9. He cannot take damage while a prelate minion is in play. Okay, that's fine. He comes in with tough. All right, so what we'll do. But I've got diabetes. So let's then do a double and a double to play the X-Jet. We can use a double in the X-Jet to play the Beat Cop. I don't have any more tokens. We'll exhaust the Beat Cop to remove a threat from here. And put it on myself. I'm going to thwart 3 off of here. Angel's going to deal 2 damage here. When we run out of ready tokens, just did. Sad times. And Triage is going to knock herself out, taking the tough off. Oh, wait, now I have a ready token. Come back to me. All right, we'll hold on to our double. And then we'll just ready up, I guess. Because we still have a bubble. We still have a blocker. Not too worried. All right. 3, 4, 5. But naughty nice. Oh, that's true. All right, so this goes up by only 2. Oh, that feels weak now. All right, Apocalypse is going to attack for 3, gains overkill. So we'll just take this hit, right? So it's going to be 3, give the prelate minion a tough stat. Son of a gun. So 3 knocks out our magnetic bubble. Sad bubble, sad. He does 3. When Sugar Man attacks, this attack gains piercing. This attack defeats a character. No, that's fine. So we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Does 1 damage here. After hard drive attacks you, place 1 threat on each scheme. So 1. Help design Magneto to sell more ready tokens? Exactly. Secret's out. You'll learn in the podcast next week. Oh wait, Dark Riders teamwork. Teamwork, do they both attack you or is it only the new person attacks you? I think it's just the new one, right? So I think he does 2 damage to me. Then deal 1 damage to each character you control, so Angel gets knocked out. Ooh. Only new. Okay. Alright. That wasn't good, chat. That wasn't good. Alright, we have metal shards. We have some other options. Okay. So let's get the mansion in play. Or let's use the mansion. Give me an attack card. Not good. We may just flip down. Alright, we're going to attack hard drive. Oops. We're going to use our ability. First card is a fist. Ooh, give me that attack. Next one is a mental. Give me that thwart. Mental. Energy. Okay, so we have 1 of each now. Are we out of magnet cards? I thought we had 1 left. Son of a gun. So we never resolved magnetic pull, so we can't ready up. Okay. We may flip down. VPN, Raid Shadow, Manscaped, Squarespace, Raycons. Probably a VPN. Maybe Squarespace. Not really excited for any of that. Okay, so let's try a new approach here. Let's use a double and a single card to get X gonna give it to you in play. We're gonna let him ready an X-Men character, which is gonna be Magneto. He's going to thwart 3 off of here. We're going to deal 2 damage to Sugar Man to knock off the tough. We're going to use the X-Jet, my helmet, and Death Focus to play Metal Shards, deal 7 damage. Utopia readies. Oh, yeah, we can ready that way. So we'll ready from Utopia. And we'll confuse the villain, right? So we one-shot Sugar Man. Gain a tough card. Oh, that's overkill, not piercing. Never mind. All right, Beat Cop will move 1 threat off of here. This brings down to 4. Stunning a minion. Nah, I think we'll just flip down. Take our time. We're in no rush anymore. All right. And then actually I'm going to... Now we'll throw both these away. That's fine. Then we'll flip down. Put 3 cards back in. Ready up. I'm sorry. We'll use the M to get 1. There was no magnet cards left, so we can just heal. I just want to finish strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me wrapped in metal. Oh, we can wrap him in metal. Maybe throw him. That'd be fun. All right, this goes up by 2, so it's at 6 out of a lot. Flipping the turn I play Exalt. I know, right? Oh well. So he's gonna do, or I'm sorry, he's gonna scheme, but he's confused. He's gonna scheme for 1, which is fine. All right, 2 bad cards. Mad Rehearsal, I turned you up. Good. We're getting to the end. First bad card is Guard. Son of a gun. Actually, we can wrap him up. That's fine. Next one is... Oh, okay, Guard. Just gonna have to punch everyone in the face. That's what that really turns into. All right. Let's do your thing to gain 1 life. We don't need much life. We should be good. Let's flip up. In doing so, use Moira to draw a card. Oh, Magnetic Missile. Perfect. You can Magic Missile past a guard or no? How's Magneto turning out for you? Yeah, it's a good time. It's a really good time. We'll use Mansion and draw a card. Okay, we'll just wrap everything in metal. Never mind, doesn't even matter. Just everything's gonna be wrapped in metal. Okay. So what I want to do is use a double to wrap this one in metal. Huh? And then what I'm gonna do is use a double to wrap this guy in metal. Oh wait, he's gone. Before I forget. Huh? All right. So nothing has guard anymore. It's not an attack, so yes, you can get around guard. Nice. All right. So what we'll do is we'll attack for 2 on Apocalypse. 1, 2. Because he doesn't have guard, so who cares? We'll use our ability. Discard until we get a magnetic card. X Gene gives us a wild, which is nothing. Mental is the top one. Okay. Double. Forge. Do we have another magic missile? Oh, this one. Okay, that's fine. Readies us up. Right, the metal is? Oh, yeah. All right, so let's then... I mean, we're going for like a major win. All right, chat, so don't judge me for a second. We're going to deal... How much is Magic Missile? Superpower cards. We'll use Death Focus to play a Magic Missile. Launch our missile. Deal 5 damage and stun them. So it stuns them, deals 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're knocked out. Wrapped in Metal is super strong. Yeah, it is really good. Okay. Then we can swing for 2 onto Apocalypse. 1, 2. I know we won, but still. Double with Triage. Heal 2. Use Utopia to ready myself up. We'll use our helmet and the X-Jet to play Electromagnetic Blast. Remove 3 off of there. Triage can do another 1 damage. We can swing for another 2. 1, 2. B-Cop can remove 1 off of here in game 1. We'll get rid of that. It's just... Magneto, again, is a little tiny bit rough in the beginning when you build out. But once you get his cape and his armor especially, like his helmet's good, don't get me wrong. Because the steady was nice because we were confused earlier. But anyway, once you get his cape and armor going on, bro, it's just too easy. It's too easy. It's such a good combo. I mean, I'm really liking Magneto. I'm really liking Magneto. He has been a ton of fun. He's kind of stupidly strong. He's only needs some time to get going. Yeah. Yeah, wrapping metal to blank out text boxes is so nice. And then using it as a missile later, it feels good. It feels good overall. Seems like an S tier strength hero. He's S tier strength when he's built out. He's very strong when he's built out, which is what quote unquote makes him weak, is getting to that point. Because you have to be very, very steady with the board. We have to test him a lot more in expert to see how he is. But yeah, I think I missed this battle due to work. Stinks. 69 units placed on battlefield. Giggity. But yeah, he's like, to me, it's like Ironheart. Ironheart takes a little bit longer, maybe, but Ironheart is, in my opinion, the strongest hero that there is when fully built out. It's just getting to that point. Still waiting for mine to come in, dude. Yeah, it's like I said, it's fun. Good job, chat. All right, let's get into that. But yeah, I've liked Magneto a lot. I think Magneto's been really good, really fun. Better than I thought it was going to be. He's kind of as strong as I thought he would be, in the sense that, like, I was worried that he'd be overly powerful, and he is, but you do have to build out to it, which feels like not quite the same, you know? He's one of my favorite based alone on how thematic his deck is. Yeah. Probably A tier because he's going to be in games you can't build. Yeah, like doing this with Ronin is going to be rough. Venom Goblin will be kind of rough. Like there's going to be situations where it's rough for sure. I mean, can you imagine like your bubble going to the collection with the collector? Like that's just going to be annoying, right? But even with that being said, he's really fun. Like that's the most important thing. And I think he's really fun. You think he's strong? Just wait for Maria Hill. She's not going to be that strong. Just telling you now. People are putting way too much weight on her one ship. I don't think she's going to be as good as people think. But no, I think he's really fun. He's really, really fun and enjoyable. Yeah, it was kind of crazy just to hold this board where it was. I mean, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of his. Big fan. People overrate Collector so much, I think. What? Collector 1 as in difficulty? Just a pain. Not that it's hard, it's a pain in the butt. People are so hyped on Maria Hill, yet diss on Valk. Dude, people looked at the ship for Maria Hill and go, oh my god, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I do not think she's going to be, especially in solo. She's not going to be as good as people think. I don't see it. I don't see it. I know I've been wrong before, but I've been right a lot more than I've been wrong. And I just don't see it. I had a meeting. Did we win? Yeah. We crushed Apocalypse. I don't even think the game was close. It was close in the sense that he did a couple of damages. But yeah. Terrible cards for Hulk? Yeah. It's useless for Hulk. That's all that really matters. Also, for people that are asking earlier, I want to see how Nick will play. I think Nick will be fun. I don't know how strong he'll be, but I think he'll be really fun. And I'm all about that. Do we know any of the non-hero cards that come with Shieldbox? I don't think so. Also, for those who were saying earlier, I did drop off roughly 20 to 30% while playing this game. Just FYI. It's kind of annoying, but pretty easy. The problem is having to take your time against Collector 1. Sucks because you want to be over. Yeah. Hill will be strong at the things she does, but that's about it. She'll be good at doing lots of little things on the board. So, like, again, I think the biggest issue with her is that she has no events. And her one event is her ship, essentially, to do damage. Like, the way you win Expert is by lining up your final hit. And she's not going to be able to do that. It's just, she's going to be very good in multiplayer, I think. Because she can kind of control the board state. Like, I see her being a good, possibly. So her ship is so expensive that it's going to be hard, but I think for a multiplayer teaching, it's going to be really good for keeping track of the game for a player that's not, like you will be able to control the board state really well for the other player. Nick will be good. Yeah, I think he will be too. Again, I don't think he's going to be like S tier broken, but I think he'll be solid. I think Nick will just be straight up fun. Green Gobbler. But Maria hype has died down a bit. She still will be great in multi, but even worse solo than I was originally thinking. I think I said she would be a B in solo. I think between B and C. I know there was a lot of people saying like she's going to be guaranteed S tier for solo. I had a few people comment that she's going to be S tier for solo, but better in multiplayer, which I'm not 100% sure how that works, but sure. But at tops, I see her B tier. Okay, let me rephrase this. She will be B tier in solo because Shield Justice is B tier solo. If you were just looking at her cards specifically and like what she could do in her kit outside of Justice Shield deck, I don't even know if she'll be B. But she will be as bad as whatever the best Shield deck is. I drop off but lurk, but that's usually because my lunch break is over and I had no, but even if you drop off the lurk, like I can just see there's less people. I didn't think that she's a pure support character, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I do too. I'm happy for what she is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not upset that they made her. I just don't see the hype for solo. For multiplayer, yes, I get it 100% for multiplayer, and I think she'll be very good for multiplayer, which is I think how majority of people look at the game, which is fine. Maybe not the majority. I think it's how a lot of people look at the game. She's a pure support. I really hope they make old Shield stuff work. Yeah, I hope Shield gets a revamp. I'm tired of playing the same Shield deck. T tier for Maria Hill in multiplayer confirmed. I feel like she's gonna have very limited build options. I really hope that I'm wrong, but the set surprises me. Yeah, and again, I'm not as big and hyped on Tony's building. I'm not. Tony has, for a designer, has either things I love or I hate. He's very rarely in between for me. There's a couple times he's been, but it's rare. And I feel like Maria Hill is just gonna be a pure hate build. I'm not gonna enjoy any of it. I think 6 cost Helicarriers are basically 4 extra cards that you can pick from her kit. It'll be interesting to see what the Justice Aggression carriers do. Yeah. Maria's cost curve, at least from what's shown, is too dang high. It's because the ship is too expensive. Just like we have 6 cost cards and we don't use them, right? There's pool of 6 cost cards that you could do fun things with, allegedly. No one plays it because it's too expensive. It's too expensive. We don't even play the 5 cost cards. I mean, really, think about it. How often do you play a 5 cost card in this game? You don't. It's just too much. And it's gonna be so hard to play a 6 cost card. It's not my playstyle, messing around with tokens between cards and having to think about it. Yeah. Don't think, just punch. I like it. I agree. It's a proper way to play Mortal Champions. I play Venom all the time. Venom's not 6 cost, right? You're talking about the ally? It's a 4 cost ally, right? Oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Okay, so 5+ cost. Pool inspection, no one plays. Beta Ray build, no one plays. Captain America Steve Rogers, people play, but it's because he's cheaper. Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, sometimes. The Bomb, no one uses. Doom Dugan, people would like to use, but they have to use it with a cost reduction of whatever that Justice card is. Giant Man, sometimes. Hemdell, no one plays. Hercules, no one really plays anymore because it's 6 costs. Nova Prime doesn't really count. Peter Parker, and then Storm, which costs 1 less, so it's really a 4 cost. So yeah, Venom's not a 5 coster. I think he's a 4. Wait. Think those super expensive blue and gray allies that we never play. Only a star. I only a Starlord. That's true. In the game where your resources, your cards, and your hand size are small, it makes big cost cards really bad to play. Yep. Same Murray Hill hype died down for me. Still interested, but not sure how often I can play big multiplayer games for Marvel Champions. I think everyone will try the ships the first week and drop it down to 1 ship. Yeah, I think her having all the ships, obviously they have to do, but people aren't gonna play 1. Beta Ray build carried by expert Loki game. Nice. Many ways to get that 6 cost card down. Yeah, but you're not gonna be like her way of doing everything is based off that 6 cost card, right? So that's the issue. Is that the way she attacks, the way she does. The way she removes most of her threat, right? She doesn't have the ability to do a lot of it and ready up and over, and she doesn't have events to do it. So you're leaning heavily into your aspect cards. But to get that 6 cost card down, you have to do a lot of things first, and you don't have the time to do that if you're like just, losing. Is this support? I think so, yeah. Where's Hall of Heroes? I swore never to go back to that website, but oops. Hall of Heroes. Giant Man is great. He's great when you can pull it off, I agree. Halftime I can't afford him though. But you're also playing that card at the very end. And you can't play Maria at the end. Okay. Iliad. Yeah, it's a support. Shield support. Which means you have to run shield basic cards to reduce the cost. Which means you have to play a lot of cards out to get to happen. Beta Ray build is fun in Leadership Thor with squared off. I'll try it. I want to throw a Helicarrier at Thanos? Agreed, Tony. I feel like there will be a few other supports we'll get that will grab turn 1. Yeah. I think actually Helicarrier makes more sense to grab turn 1. Yeah, search it. I think actually turn 1 you play Helicarrier. I think it makes more sense. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, chat. Tiering heroes by strength is a fool's errand. Too many players play too many different scenarios, etc. I'm not sure I'm going to like Maria, but I have a buddy who will probably crack her somehow, or someone like Web Warrior probably pilot her to S tier. Possibly. I do agree. Power tier rankings is really hard. That's why I don't ever really do it. Like, people have asked me that. They're like, why don't you do it? And it's like, because people are just going to disagree with me. But maybe we do. I don't know. Pretty sure every single person gets caught off guard and loses their ship will just rage quit at that point. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. They're going to be like, this is dumb. I hope they add cards for deck building instead, like spy trait or shield trait. Yeah, I agree. If they improve a lot of the older heroes and stuff and do more prep cards, because Nick had some prep cards, which was cool, I'm fine with that. Fine with that, too. Fun tier rankings is the best, yeah. That's why we do it. Put that support literally just their card off card. But yeah, I think they'll do more prep cards, which I'm excited for like Black Widow, just to give her some more options and stuff like that. I want to play more Black Widow because I like her. Her design feels a little old now, but I still just enjoy her. Build the Iliad in the deck so I can get it when you want it. Having it in turn 1 feels so bad. Yeah, I don't think you want it turn 1. I 100% don't think you do. But again, it's going to be rough because she has no events to do things. So you're going to have to lean into Justice just to keep the board state at equilibrium. There's just so many problems I see with her. I see so many problems, but we'll see. Chewy Elephant, welcome to chat. I asked about it yesterday, but I finally beat Master Mold in 2-player today, mainly due to playing wrong. It's fine, as long as you win. Gets a 6 cost ship out turn 1, caught off guard, 100%. Deal Leadership Thor with Giant Man. A lot of heal ally cards, nice. Widow is such a fun hero, and I'm bored of Justice. Yeah, same. You should have to recite a line from the Iliad to be able to play the Iliad. We'll take the book out when we do it. We'll bring the Iliad on the stream. No, I'll just open it randomly. Crazy Brewer, thank you for using your Twitch Prime sub, dude. Supports the channel, helps a lot. Chat, I have to go to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. We can keep talking. Just give me a second. Okay. Chair stream, let's go. Black Widow plays well in aggression and protection. Yeah, but I hate protection. In fact, no one's ever played this game correctly. 100% true. We all just wing it, basically. It'd be funny if it wasn't true. Shafts of Gold. Here's a Jennifer Lopez movie where a guy buys her a copy of the Iliad and they claim it's the first edition. Bro brought a book from the 8th century at a store, I guess. Yeah, totally. I've been taking When Reveal a little too literally in my games, so I have been fighting so many minions. I need better aggression cards. A lot of hero packs I've grabbed are for protection, my favorite. Yeah. Team aggression, let's go. I was going to do aggression tonight too. And I am tired now. I actually feel so awkward on stream when I have to correct someone on an illegal move. Had to explain the TBE can't stack to Jeff last night. You tell him to get good and learn how to play the game. You have to be confident. Even when I'm wrong, you just gotta be confident, right? Sure, wait. I just back up my claim that in fact I'm always right. Best way to do it, right? Even when chat thinks I'm wrong, I'm right. I was explaining that to someone the other day of why I run my streams the way I kind of do. Of just, well, no, I did it on a live stream or a podcast too, but just like it's more interesting to me to like have chat hate you than love you. I feel like I'm not in aggression very much, but I was leaning into it in my last few plays. It's fun. Dude, I'm a big aggression guy. I think it's really enjoyable. I love telling D20 is wrong. Exactly. It's like your favorite thing. The interaction hits different if they hate you, right? It's more fun. There's certain streamers that want chat to like love them. Like, okay, like Dr. Disrespect, for example, right? Like people love him. Take out all the scandal right now. But past that, like chat like just worships him. And like it's fine, but it's kind of boring in my opinion. Crushes hopes and dreams by pointing out things in Arkham. That's my Christmas. It's the worst. Hate that game. Just watch Asmongold. He gets a decent amount of hate from his chat, but you're right. There is a lot of worship there. I do watch his videos though. His clips channel is what I watch specifically. That's where I get my gossip. Heal D20 better than face D20? Oh, 100%. Dark Runners. Epoch. That's right, my nemesis. Forgot I drew my nemesis. Flip side there is Hassan being at war with his chat half the time. Dude. Hassan, I don't know if you agree with his politics, and it's fine, but he's one of the dumbest people I've ever heard speak in my entire life. I cannot stand that guy. The comic store I ran, one of my favorite things to do was crush people's dreams by having an expensive comic. How much is Spider-Man worth? $5. That's hilariously evil. You excited for Nick or Maria Hill? Nick. I'm on team Nick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just put this away. It's Wolverine being the best at what he does. I like the TES rulebook will be like trying to read the Iliad. The problem is with the Elder Scrolls is that they have never written a cohesive rulebook in their entire life. It's always been a mess. Every single one they've ever done in their lives. So just get ready for a terrible rulebook. Destiny is the dumbest person? Fair enough. Destiny is. Anytime your argument devolves to you just yelling at someone, you haven't made a good argument. You're not very good at this. A lot of Twitch, YouTube political streamers are incredibly bad. They're just not very smart people. They're too online. I mean, sometimes even I think I'm just an AI in your chat here to be mean to you that you've created. You weren't supposed to tell people. Bad AI, bad bot. Not familiar with Apocalypse. Did you knock him out once to get to level 2? No, you don't knock him out that way. So the way he works is you have to go through all of his side scheme stuff. And then once you get to the end, then you can just knock out whatever stage he's in. When the main scheme pops is when he goes to like stage 3 or 4. They mirror their audience, yeah. Because they have no backbone. That's my biggest annoyance with like half of those creators. Is they have no original thought. They just, whatever chat says, they do. And then they, like, you know, dance, monkey dance. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. For a good donation on channel, I'll do whatever, too. But I'm not trying to convince you I'm the smartest guy in the room. Even though I am, right? Still a student, he fails the semester due to using AI. Classic. That's the worst part of using AI, is getting caught using AI. What are they doing on papers? When you celebrate someone getting shot because they were at a rally of the opposite side of the aisle, you lose credibility for anything else you say. Yeah. Yep. You were as entertaining as a monkey streamer? Don't. How dare you? I'm very entertaining monkey streamer. Oh, I forgot to take this apart. I like Apocalypse. I keep him built out all the time. He's a really solid scenario. I guess if you really want, you can watch me clean up. In case you're wondering what the system is. I will donate $1 for you to fight Expert 2 Ronin with MODOK. Sounds like a steal. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but you aren't very smart with the AI. It's painfully obvious. Yeah. Like all AI not all AI, that's not fair. A lot of AI formats like stuff the same way. It's really weird. I mean, it's not very smart. Like, you heard him. We get to do everyone. How do we use them against? That's the trick now. You gotta figure it out. As long as you don't clean up like Nelson. Wait, what does he do? I haven't seen him stream in a while. He streams at times I'm not able to watch. Teachers nowadays having to deal with AI or kids using Wikipedia as a source. At least if you use Wikipedia as a source, at least use the source in which Wikipedia uses. You know what I mean? Like, it's all there at the bottom. Even if it's a terrible website. Doesn't Nelson put up his be right back screen? Oh yeah. It's like, bro, just talk to them while you're doing it. Everyone loves this. This is better than most of my content. Ain't nothing wrong with the wiki. Wikipedia? There's quite a few things wrong with it. it has been shown to not like they've done studies on it that's not very accurate because they adjust it to what they want it to be. He basically just shoves his cards in the corner of the table. I almost unsubscribed. About Christmas holidays comes, I can stay up all night and see Nelson. There you go. Wiki is always a good starting point, but that's about it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Basic. Not a full-time instructor. I was an adjunct for one class, one semester to pay extra. Never doing that again. Is it that bad? I know my one friend who's a teacher. They have to get the kids. They're younger kids, like 4th, 5th grade or whatever. They have to get them to write a paper on the first day so they can get like the idea of what their writing style is for when they try to use AI. And then he realized shortly after that they are really bad at this, so it's not that big of a deal. He's like, they're not very smart, so. Kind of how like if you use AI enough, you'll see like the tendencies of AI, right? And he's like, you pick up on it pretty fast when kids use AI. Oh shoot, I haven't put the new depth focuses in. Finley has always been praised by good readers because no one else can read. Praised as a good reader. That's the secret, right? Mansion. How are you all feeling about Moira? Does she make a lot of sense now? With, what's his face? I really like Moira now with, Magneto. Just makes sense, man. Especially with how much you flip down. I feel like I used her a lot in the beginning. And I just didn't flip down enough. And now it's like, that's all the time. How's Magneto aggression? He's not bad. I need to play a little more with him. D20 is the man of the people. He talks to us, sleeves and organizes for us, and loses for us. Especially the loses part. Some would say he's a loser. My family has went down our Google rabbit hole about Matt Allen being married to Kate Bishop, as you said earlier, and I'm just confused. Oof. Wait, Josh Allen? I'm teaching an intro to college class for students who are in remedial classes. I had almost everything done in class and handwritten. I felt sorry for the students because he was sick and asked for an assignment for points, so I had to do this for him. More is great as soon as you have multiple X-Men heroes. That makes sense too. That makes a lot of sense. Have you tried Dive Bomb Magneto yet? I wanted to try Pitchback with him. Excuse me. Try Pitchback with him. I felt like that would be good. Like Dive Bomb is always fine. But I just felt like that would be like more fun, maybe? Question mark? Maybe not. Warn you. All good. Yeah, Josh Allen is phenomenal. He's like the most loved person in Buffalo too. He like built half the hospital. My name, my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that makes sense because there's more people flipping down. That does make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Dark Riders. I think that's good. So it makes heroes cards all but irrelevant. The closest thing right now off the top of my head is shield builds. The shield builds are really good. I hate Josh Allen. I hate you. Just kidding. Kinda. Am I a football fan? Yeah, I don't mind football. I'm not the biggest football fan. But I am a Buffalo Bills fan. I've been when they were good, when they were bad, so I've been through it all, man. I'm an Eagles fan, so is Novels. But I resigned myself to the idea after the snow game that Allen's MVP. Yeah. The problem is the Chiefs. Oh yeah, you can all see what my desk looks like now. Did you live for the 4 Super Bowls in a row? Sure did. I only remember the last one now. I was born in '88. Not as young as people think. It's expensive 50-cent deck boxes, I know, right? Do you like my sticker? My son shoved it on the table and was like, here you go, Dad. It's like, I really don't want this on my table. Like, too bad. This is what you get. This is what you get. Woo! Oh, look at that. All cleaned up. Been pulling for them. They've had a rough time. Doing well lately. Alright. Alright. They're just alright. I mean, until they win, I don't know, man. What time is it? 11:16? We're gonna do one more round of Stream Raiders. I'm actually gonna play a video game. And I'm gonna get you to stay here with Stream Raiders. I mean, we could keep talking, so. 83? Not bad. Chiefs this year. Looks like Eagles at 10-1 last year. Too many vulnerabilities. It'd be nice if it was the Bills, man. I could use a win. But we'll see. Has anyone played whatchamacallit? Unicorn Overlord? I played it. Or I got it and I had to play it. I heard it's really good. Update what the stream's about. Said Bills can't win until he's dead, so see it. Wait, cigarette smoking man? Who? Play Unicorn Overlord. I recommended to you way back when it was released. I do that. Okay. I knew it was somebody. I was like, nah, it's legit. That was the X-File episode. I'm now dating myself. X-Files I barely watched. Is that bad? Chat, don't be mad. All right, let's see if this works properly. Enable to verify membership. That's fine. Start. I mean, Seventh Heaven. No. All right, let's see about this for a second. Website. Nope, not media source. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, that sounds bad. I don't know what that sound is. Not the right thing. All right, that wasn't the right thing. the heck? Why? Oops. Are you not working? What is going on? I just had this working yesterday too. Last time I checked, we won. We did win. 2 hours was the cost. All right, so don't pay attention to that. There we go. All right. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Ooh, this might be loud. Where is this sound coming from? Scared. Oh, it did. It worked. Okay. All right, we figured it out. Professional streamer here. Boom. Oh, we finally figured it out. 2 hours of friendship. It's not sounding like that. I don't like any friends. That's right. I kind of played for a little bit to get the feel of it, but we're gonna start from the scratch. Start from scratch. But yeah, so we won our battle. We won our game. But I figured hang out for a little longer. Why not, right, chat? But the X-Files, I remember my mom was into it. We watched it a bit. But it was a little creepy, right? It wasn't really something I probably should have been watching. Realistically. I told you before I don't like anime friends. Fact check true. Oh, wait. Didn't we hit new game? Was I watching nothing? Whatever. Over it. All right. But yeah, I was like, quickly going through this and trying to learn what the combat system was like. And I was like, oh, it's different. Well, at least different than I thought it was going to be. There's a very Fire Emblem Three Houses kind of artwork thing to it. And Odin Sphere Leviathan, if anyone ever played that, feels a lot like that as well.
Take leave of this place while you're still able.
Sweet.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor.
Let me know if it doesn't sound right or if it does.
No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can. A sole rider with Elaine at your side.
Yeah. Go,
Take
Elaine.
him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await.
Cool.
And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well.
You accelerated the main twice.
You until Elaine is a man grown.
Because you would think it was.
He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Takes the game a while to give you all your options in combat. Once you have full battalions, it really goes off. Late night D20? Yeah.
Coming for us?
D20 after hours. Yeah, I played like the first like 30 minutes or so, and like it just automatically did all the combat. Is that all the way through how like it continuously works or no?
These words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand your mom.
Of course, but is there something amiss?
30 more minutes and I'm going to be going to bed watching you. Perfect. Playing all night.
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough.
Yeah, me too.
Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
You too. D20 after hours sounds terrifying. Isn't that like a
Why
Jim
are you
Gaffigan
just
skit?
standing there, Joseph?
After hours.
Would that I were able, my prince.
I think that was that.
We've not a minute to spare.
Alright, bar all exits to the city. The queen is not to leave these walls alive. Okay. Yeah, your units act automatically, but you get to basically program their actions. It makes the most sense once you have battalions with 4+ units in them. Okay. Never used to go to bed at 11, but these kids make me sleepy, dude. When my son was young, we went to bed so early. You'll find my head not so easily party for my shoulders, Valimore. I wonder if you'll say the same. Hot Pockets? That's right, Hot Pockets, yeah. After hours. Come everyone, we march this day for Her Majesty Elenia. Okay, cool. Move the cursor with L. Command them across. Yeah, that's fine. Select Queen Elenia's movement and use move command. Okay. So, select.
No time to falter.
Move command. Fight this.
Forward.
I don't know if it's the right way to do it, but I don't really care. Oh no, don't fight me. Alright. Yeah, so I remember this. Just automatically fought.
I have you.
I trust you.
Crushing it. So good this game, man.
We strive together.
People love newborn face and I'm ready for her to join him walking, running around, and having a bedtime. Yeah. Yeah, people like the newborn when they just like sit there and do nothing. Which I kind of get, but at the same time, man, like, no. It's more fun when they can play around and have fun, you know? Alright, big win. Big dubs. Good job. But yeah, so this game made me really want to play Three Houses again. I've only beat it once, but I feel like I need to experience like the other, you know, 2, 3, or 3 other endings because there's 4, right?
Does this suit you?
It is a fun looking game though. I like the color, like I like the art direction, I like the color on this. But yeah, this is a Black Friday sale. Pretty cheap, or relatively cheap.
I shall protect you. Behold my might. I trust you.
Go. Strike them.
Crush. Ah, you missed. Worthless. Not enough AP. This group is so bad. Throw some rocks at him, you'll be fine. I'll do good.
Shall never cave.
Yeah, but it's not knocked out, right? Yeah, you gotta fight it again. Once you have units of this size in the main campaign, you can like program the armor knights to prioritize attacking cavalry, or cavalry to prioritize attacking flyers. Then you can program like secondary targets, etc. It's kind of brain bird once you get into the flow. Yeah, that's what I remember reading. Is just like it really eases you into it, which is good. I probably need as much of that as humanly possible, you know. It looks good. I just can't get into turn-based games except for Civilization, Revelations. I like Civ games a lot. I love turn-based games in general, though. This is kind of like more of an automatic sequence turn, which is weird. But like JRPGs, RPGs is my favorite, dude. Love it. Caesar. Caesar Romero.
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
To usurp it.
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them.
Cool.
Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek
Cool.
to plunge the continent into war.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors.
I also hate my neighbor.
Now,
I mean, what?
I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Alright, cool.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand.
Go. Kill him. Finish him. Finish him. Probably didn't win, huh?
My queen, the royal lineage shall endure. It is but a great shame I couldn't end you further.
It's cool. Doing what you have to do.
All has gone according to plan, my lord. And yet our work only just begins.
Oh, I guess she's dead.
We
I like this game more than the last
stand
FE.
dawn for Fevrith,
At least as much as
one
Three
which
Houses.
sees Zenoira's dominion restored at
Engage
last.
wasn't very good.
Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
I'm sure he's fine. Sure he's dead somewhere.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Snuck
The
through.
boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
But yeah, Three Houses, dude, was one of my... God, it's one of my favorite games. It was so well done. But yeah, Engage, I don't even think I finished Engage. I'm still in the DLC. Before I get to the end, and it's just like, oh, it's a lot. Can't do it.
Himself a scion of the
I think Engage is combat, and that's all...
Empire.
Yeah.
Cornea's once decorated general
And like, I like that they got all the other
against his erstwhile home at the seat of its
Fire Emblem
monarchy,
heroes involved. Like, that's
Grand
fun and whatnot, but
Corinne.
just the story execution was a little weak.
Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned.
Sad.
With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp.
He somehow jumped
to
the islands. I
asylum
like
on
it.
the thorned Isle of Palavia, in the holy kingdom of Albion,
Cool.
and boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against.
1, 2,
Yet
3,
each
4, 5
realm's
kingdoms.
endeavors fell in vain time and again. And
No,
ere
never
long,
mind.
Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear. Few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on. Yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night.
Sad. They do need to do US releases for some of the older ones. Also, if they could get
10
Sacred Stones
years
on
have
Switch Online, that'd be
passed
great. Yeah.
Since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
There's so many older games I need to play again. I saw they were doing the Suikoden, not Suikoden. Yeah, Suikoden 1 and 2 on Switch. They're redoing them, and I think on Steam too. I never played the first one, but the second one, dude, you get like 80,000 playable characters or whatever and miss almost all of them. I remember loving that game. So I want to play that again really bad.
I wonder if those two are at it again.
Wait for the suit. Yeah, dude.
Well,
I'm
that
so
takes care
hyped
of
for
the
it.
altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
I remember 1 was supposed to be good too, but I just remember 2. I played a lot of it. My buddy had it, and I might have accidentally never given it back to him. But it's all right. He stole a different game from me, so it worked out fine. But yeah, I remember reading because Game Facts or Game FAQ websites was like the way you learn all the games, right? And I remember reading through the entire thing of how to get every single ally.
You always were the optimist.
As someone who spent a lot of time of hours in Final Fantasy VII, Suikoden 2 is the best PS1 RPG. There's so many good ones. It's up there for sure.
There's just no stopping you these days.
FF7, the problem is it just has sentimental value to me, so it's hard for me to balance it correctly. You know what I mean? I look at it through the wrong lens. But I like Final Fantasy 9 a lot too.
Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against a Noira soon.
Yeah, sure.
Indeed, it does.
Yuden Chronicles.
Are suffering, Lex.
Turn based game, yeah.
Whatever help will hear their pleas.
That's why I like Ys. This is
Should
action.
I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
What a good kid.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world.
Grandia too. Never played it.
How are
I
we
never
gonna
played the
fight back
Dreamcast.
against that?
Well, I never
The
had
earth may
one.
be theirs,
My buddy did.
But the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
Justice.
You got a point.
It's done by the OG Suikoden crew.
Sorry for not
Oh,
sounding
okay.
all too confident.
Is there a way to
Just
play the old
make
Dreamcast
sure
games
you
anymore?
don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way. Thank you, Lex.
Isn't I guess
You know I
Nintendo
can't do
bought out
this
by
without
Sega, or is Sega bought out by Nintendo?
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush.
Dreamcast 999. Okay.
Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we
There's
don't
a
get
port
moving.
parade. Okay.
I suppose it is that time. You see something out there?
A whale, a dolphin, a ship.
It's a ship. Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors too. This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others. With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make
Okay.
sure the town knows what's coming.
Suikoden 1 is a solid RPG, but feels like SNES on steroids. 2 is GOAT level. Did they ever do like a 3 or a 4? I feel like they did, right? On like PS2? Because there was a lot of hype around it on 3, I want to say. I remember it being not as good. But it wasn't like terrible.
All soldiers have alighted, sir.
Dispatch the
And I don't know if they
vanguard
ever
to the
did it 4. It was on PS2, but
And remember,
it bounced hard,
was
yeah.
apprehend the target
I vaguely
alive.
remember it, but like not being
Understood,
like
sir.
as good. That's really it. Which is a shame. Then Konami did what Konami does to every video game.
Ruler
So,
of land and sky above, we pray this
I just
day
want to
for
play Metal Gear
deliverance
Solid
from
4
evil.
again. I know it's a movie.
Grant
but I
us
wanna
the
play it.
meager sustenance to
I just
nourish
beat
our
1 through
fragile
3 again
bodies in the
recently.
times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith.
I was also shocked that
Such is
this
my
was
request as your humble servant.
Atlas too. I feel like Atlas is killing it recently.
In the name of the guardian unicorn and that of the Holy Mother.
Make video games when you can make more
Is that you,
Pachinko's.
Elaine? How
Yeah,
many times
Konami
must
is
I
something,
ask you
dude.
not to stomp around in the cathedral?
They kind of screwed over Hideo Kojima. I'll never forgive him for that.
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show.
Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Then probably shouldn't rough her up. Personally, would like a new Castlevania. Just replayed all the DS games and love them. I never got into Castlevania.
Yeah?
Nothing against
You
it, just
best get to
I
praying.
haven't got into it. I'm also at the point now I want to re-go through all the Persona games.
She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
Haha,
Scarlet,
got him.
are you hurt?
Only a that's all. What's happening to us?
Well, I still
Elena?
gotta finish Metaphor. I'm only 30 hours in.
Ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the
Symphony of the
Crown
Night
Prince?
is amazing.
I can't say for certain.
Was that
I know
SNES or
one thing.
PS1?
These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed.
PS1, okay.
Come, let's move outside.
So 4 and 5 is what had me on turn-based burnout right now. You playing Golden?
Hold on.
It's a hard,
Where's Lex?
but it's had a mess of a port at this point.
To
That's sad.
town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
My unicorn ring? Yeah, give it to me.
A ring.
Of
The
unicorns.
ring of the unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it.
Sweet.
In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith.
I still want to play all the Xenosaga games too. Durville Zermach.
For this, Joseph. Truly.
Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3 I loved. I know it was supposed to be 6 games, but
Now, let us
I want
be
to play
off.
them, and you can't find them. Played Golden recently? Nice. A lot of them not bad. Oh, okay. Alright, battle stages are fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. Okay, cool. Victory conditions? Okay, battle stages are fields where combat and allied... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. I'm used to Xbox controller. To deploy a base. Okay, it's fine. Alright, so go over there and deploy a unit. Easy enough. Only got one.
The day will be ours.
Playing unit consumes 1 valor point from the gauge. Okay. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses and more. Okay, fair enough. Oh look, they already reached the town. Sweet. I mean, not sweet, that's bad. Then we know our first aim, we must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. Okay.
The path
Fight
is
him.
set.
Okay, battle menu. Use it to organize your forces. I don't need to organize, do I? It's fine. Just fight. Game's not gonna have me lose this early. Battles play automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, the combatant's initiative determines the turn order while in battle. Okay. Active skills. Use an active point. Yeah. Kill it. Active skill. Battle will continue until you run out of all your AP. That skills will trigger automatically. Cool. Uses a point. Makes sense. She uses hers. Makes sense. But yeah, I needed to play because they have it on Switch too, right? Xenoblade, right? Xenoblade Chronicles. I never played 1, 2, or 3. And I hear they're really good. And I know they're redoing Xenoblade Chronicles X, right? Like the one before it all from the not the Wii, but the Wii U. And I want to play them all, so I'm hoping to get them soon. So I think I ordered them all on Black Friday. Right, and there's a waiting state, rendering immobile for a short time. Just one more push. Yeah, we'll fight them again.
The time is at hand.
Okay, fight 'em.
Onward.
But yeah, it's just I have so many RPGs to get through now. It's just like, bro, I don't have that much time, you know? First strike, okay. Finish him.
Light!
Perfect.
We march on.
Okay.
Victory grows ever closer.
Good, all that remains now is to reclaim the town. Let's relax his head right. Hope he's okay. Alright, liberate the town. Sweet.
We march. The path is set. 'Tis ours now.
Sweet. I got a valor point. 2 valor points. Those, additionally, the force of those service bases, which alloy units can be deployed. Okay, so we got Lex. Caught me off guard. Yeah, Lex, you seem to type. Don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad that you're unharmed as well. So wish we could have done more, though. Here, let me scout ahead to make up for it. Don't run ahead. This is how you got in trouble last time.
Ready. You got it.
Rex does not seem like the smartest human being out there. Oh well.
So, what next?
I'm gonna get punched in the face with it next. So I was hoping for it's time to show these guys what I'm made of.
Sure thing.
It's probably not gonna end well. I couldn't get on with Xenoblade's combat personally. Still played the first 20 hours or so of the game. Could definitely see why people liked it. How's the combat different? I thought it was a normal turn-based game. Shows how little I know.
Sorry.
Not doing well.
Damn it.
Stupid Rex. I've got too eager there. Lex, no, we'll make it over in time. Allow me, your highness. Right, he's got a horse. Horses are faster, right? Okay. Really quick. I'm doing this on OBS screen because I can't see it. So I only have 2 monitors, right? And like the left monitor, which is where I play on, uses the display port for the PC, but uses the HDMI for Nintendo Switch. So I can't switch the monitor easily. But luckily OBS will show whatever's on the screen then. Item. What do they got? 16 enemies? 13 enemies? Alright, good job, chat. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll finish this up. Oops. Finish this up.
In service of the royal family. Awaiting your command.
So he's gonna move help. Oh, we have to move him to his unit. Okay.
Very well.
I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. Alright, we can swap.
I shall hold
That's fun.
upon
Okay.
the face of your demise.
Alright. Perfect.
Stand true.
Finish him. Perfect.
Glory to the liberation.
Okay, win.
I've not chosen
Solid.
my grave yet.
Oh, they're running away. Perfect. That's kind of like an automated action system where characters attack automatically. You control movement and you can pause the combat, take certain actions that will consume skill points. Oh. I feel like there's a Final Fantasy like that too. It's a miracle you can even put on armor on straight here. This is medicine that should pick you up again. Alright, perfect. Give us the medicine. Alright, so let's...
I just want to sleep.
Can't sleep. Take your medicine. Phew, I needed that. Perhaps you do better serve watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of liability on his own. Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Ugh. Ugh. And it appears to be safe for the time being. Let's hurry to the harbor. Sweet. Ooh, fight, fight, fight. My word, that's Horik. Horik. Ugh. You know, I used to stand in stalwart pillars in Corny's defense. What might possibly have changed him? Who knows? Prepare yourselves, rebels. Final Fantasy 11, I think, was that. 11 or 12? I think 12 was that too. Or maybe both were. D, riding this lane with the enemy must be first and only priority. I remember like kind of stopping and pausing it. I kind of remember it now. And not hating it. Don't let the time expire. Okay. Defeat the dude. Okay. Move the cursor while holding A to select multiple units. Wait, move the cursor while holding A.
Ready.
Wait.
On it.
What would you ask? As you wish.
The time is at hand. To me.
Okay.
I have arrived.
I think we figured that out.
Come then.
Let's do him.
Hold fast.
Perfect.
I fight in me yet.
Alright, lots of monies.
For the liberation.
Whichever one was, I had the Rabbit League. Yeah, 12. Not a big Final Fantasy person. Past SNES and Tactics. Gotcha. Yeah, it was 12.
You don't stand a chance.
Rabbit League was the best. Fran, I believe. I think I've actually beaten 12 like 3 times. I don't know why. Oh, because you can, especially in the older ones, you can put on turbo mode. Like on like 10, and 12, and maybe 13. I can't remember. You put on like turbo mode, so you can just finish it so much faster. It's great.
No stopping now.
You might be able to do it with the PlayStation 1 ones as well. I just can't remember. Sweet.
I have you.
This guy's strong. Holy cow.
The battle is won.
Just crushing everything.
I've not chosen my grave yet. The path is set. Awaiting your command. By your word.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
I shall hold nothing
He's just
back.
gonna crush himself. Should probably try to level up the other guy though.
Only prolong the pain.
No, that's
I
fine.
fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
You know.
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself.
Such an elegant way of saying he's gonna kill him.
Hold fast.
Good.
I fight in me yet.
Such firm defenses, our weapons have barely left leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave it to me, Eileen. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I didn't want to do that.
Come.
Oh, well. It's fine.
Stand true.
Oh, that speeds it up too. Oh, interesting.
The battle is won.
Extra wins. Solid. Alright, let's...
What would you ask? As you wish, as expected.
move him that way.
You face me. This one's
Oh, you
coming.
can't do that. Okay, we'll do that. Gotta do our main guy. Give him some XP.
You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Not anymore.
Enough of your questions, well, interfere and I shall see you suffer for it.
Okay.
Try again.
Not worth it. Holy light him.
Easy now.
Dude, the heal all the time is amazing. Elaine's here. We'll do his. Finish him. Guard 1 is not good enough. I spent so much time back on when it came out. Redacted years ago.
I must never yield.
Yeah. It's nice to play some of the old ones. But I get it. It's a lot of time. Alright, got our harbor back. Good job, team. Stage clear. Perfect. Cool. Alright, it's mean but cool.
What foolishness is this?
I think you lost foolishness.
One such as I, brought low by the corneate vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick.
Sad.
How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer.
Finish him.
But I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy?
Ah, he's a good kid. You can spare him.
Yours was a bond of loyalty.
We used to play Tactics Advance annually when I was a teen. Really game I wish they'd re-release.
Bend the knee to Galerius?
That's a weird one why they won't redo. It was so popular.
I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Unicorn sorcery.
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
Ah, it's a spell. Come under a spell.
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
Naturally.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice.
Sad.
Unfortunately,
Poor Mom.
my memories end there as well.
It's not like the fancy tactical RPG is dead junk. I know, right?
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
It's okay.
That's enough.
I forgive you.
You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
Oh, unicorn.
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The
Kinda did what it
Orthodoxy
said
has
would
a
do.
similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
God.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Solid.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
Sweet.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it.
Alright.
Walk it I will, Mother.
Mother?
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
Mutter. Alright, boat. We just take that guy's boat, I guess?
And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more.
Cool.
By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive.
We slaughter
Among
and
the
purify
Liberation
everyone.
members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive.
Okay.
I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
I like Clive.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
What's up, Scarlet?
Is something wrong?
Scarlet Witch.
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
I hate people that do that. Just tell me.
Really isn't important.
Apparently it is. You had to bring it up.
It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
Yeah.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come.
The screen as Scarlet walked in and my eyes just popped
out.
out.
Years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Cool.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
Lots of banging the swords.
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this.
Okay, cool.
Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days.
Wink, wink,
Promising,
nudge, nudge.
Yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Banging S words.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
And Chloe.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
Saber, it began with a bloody ass.
Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still,
But
I
the
love
vanilla
the
with
same mind.
where
What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Perfect. Save your progress. Oh, yes. This is a good spot to stop then because it's midnight. I shall save here. Alright, cool. Cool. But we'll call it good. I'm just gonna say one more time because I'm that type of person that saves repeatedly. Close that out. But yeah, figure we'd probably play something again in the future. So like I said, it's gonna be doing a little more video games and stuff on this channel than we had previously. Because why not? But yeah, appreciate you all hanging out. Appreciate you all being here. And yeah, so what day is it? Tuesday? So we won't be live Friday. I may try to pop in really fast for Thursday or something, maybe just to hang out for a bit, because I'll be going to PAX Unplugged on Friday and then Saturday, and then Sunday night I should be live streaming, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. So anyway, appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for all the subs and stuff and whatnot. It means a lot. And yeah, pay attention to the Discord. I'm assuming most of you are probably here or in it. But I'll let you know for sure if I'm doing a stream Thursday or not, because we can't do it Friday. So you'll know for sure then. But yeah. Anyway, take care. Have a good one. If you follow me on X, I will update a lot with photos and stuff of what's going on, and I'll try to do like a end of the day recap on YouTube/Discord or whatever. So hopefully that works. All right, I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully something a little different and was enjoyable, and I will see you all maybe Thursday. Pay attention to Discord.